Hey, I feel. Hey, Doc and Chemo. Juggernaut, Jared. Yeah, I was muted. I forgot to unmute. I hope not either, Leon. I really hope not. I'm still waiting on the CT results.
Hey, I was looking for it on your
Hi.
channel. I misunderstood you.
Well, she asked me if I wanted to stream, and I was like, yeah, sure, we can do that. I didn't know she meant on mine. But I was like, yeah, that's cool. But when the doctor finally, or when the nurse comes out and says the doctor's ready to see me, then I'll wheel my ass back in there, and then I'll come back out.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
Jared.
Indiana Frauditor Watchman.
Hey, I'll be
Hey,
right
Bubby.
back.
Alrighty. Hey, Paul. Lemon Tart. No, we're just waiting on Miss Mandy. The lovely Miss Mandy. I am sitting, well, I've been at the ER now 4.5 hours because of that pain in my back. I had to have a CT scan. We don't know what's wrong, but the pain got worse last night, and then this morning I couldn't walk on my right leg, so we don't know what's going on. That is, nope. I think I got you beat, Peter. Hey, Vlad. Hi, Zach and the Butch, the friendly pitbull. Aw. Delete lips, yes. Hey. Did everybody see hi Bobby, thank you. Did you guys see my merch designs? I made those when I first got here because I was bored. I'm eating like the best cookies I've ever found in a vending machine. Like these are amazing. Hey out there, associates. Cynthia, Nightwolf, hey. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Cynthia. It's like it's the right side of my lower back going into my hip. And it's like a stabbing pain, but it's continuous. Oh, I'm sure it is, Lemon. I'm gonna get somebody to stream it on here. I can't.
All right, I'm back.
Hi. Yeah. Hey, Kimmy Dawn. Uh, Jared Metha's live streaming right now, going off about Troes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pull him up.
I was gonna say we could stream him. Kimmy Dawn, no, I'm in the ER. So I'm sitting outside of the ER. I got bored of being inside. It's like stuffy, and I hate sitting inside of hospitals. It stinks. So the nurse wheeled me out here, and she said she'll come get me when the doctor gets the results on my CT scan. Hey, California Papa Bear. I woke up this morning and I couldn't walk on my right leg. I don't know what it is. It could be sciatic. I don't know.
He's playing some song right now, so I'm not in. Turn the volume on.
Jared, I love that. Oh my God, Peter, when did you do that? Wait, Terry Barnes is here? How did I miss him? Hey, Terry. Yeah,
And
I
he
don't know what
said
happened.
he
What?
said this is a test live stream,
For
but
what?
it's I don't know. He just said just a live stream. Hold please. And then he said I'll be live again right after this one.
Oh, wow, Indiana. Okay, so yeah, you are as bored as I am. 4.5 hours? I live in a town with
Oh
2,400
no.
something people, and I've been here 4.5 hours. How does that make sense? The only thing that tells me is the doctor went to play golf while I had a CT scan, and now we have to wait until he wins or loses before I get anything read.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, Cynthia, I've had uh, a lower lumbar fusion, and I have a rod and screws in my in L5S1 or whatever that is, and three of the screws have come out. My concern is, what if it's one of those screws, like it moved over and it's like pressing against something? I don't know. I'm hoping that's not what it is. Arby. He's preparing for his live stream. Hey, at least he showed up this time. He probably is reporting kick to the police again. I wonder what this time.
Them trolls.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Indiana.
Oh wow.
Holy crap. Is that like that the only injury you have? Aren't you the one that said that you just broke your arm?
Troll Patrol.
Like, holy crap. Did you beat them up? Hey, Radius Hatters.
I wonder if the clown's gonna come in. You see if they're still going.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, when the doctor is ready to see me, I'm gonna mute myself, but then I'll come back when I drive home. The
Okay.
Dilaudid's pretty much wearing off, so I'm not gonna ask for any more so that I can make it home tonight. Oh, Conspiracy is a new member. Welcome to the Frauditor family. The hugs are free, and so is the coffee. Ew. Okay. Ow, ow. Chili Tard, hello. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, that's what was wrong. My volume was down low. Ow, ow, ow.
You okay?
No, I'm just trying to but oh. Let me mute.
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
I think Frauditor Reaper had to mute herself. Give her a
Oh,
moment
the doctor
to...
probably came in.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to move my body to the left a little bit. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
It hurt, so I was screaming. Okay, I'm back. I can't take MS Cotton.
Oof.
I can take Dilaudid, Percocet, not Loratab. Loratab makes me sick. And I'm allergic to Toradol.
I was listening to the end of Wes's live stream with
Kimmy Dawn, I was looking.
Really quick, if it's not too personal to ask. So with your medical history, you had to get pins and needles to help realign bones, from my understanding.
Yeah, I had no discs left in between L5S1. So and then the discs below and above it were pretty much gone. So they put a rod in there, and there's 6 screws, and 3 of the screws have popped out. And they've been floating around back there for about 5 years. But I haven't had any issues with them. So I'm really, really praying that this is not a screw that went AWOL.
So that's basically for your spinal cord, from what it sounds like, correct?
Okay. Yes.
Now, keep in mind, I am no doctor by any chance.
No, you're fine.
But to my best understanding, I know that the major arteries and nerves kind of run through your spinal cord for just about everything. Not everything, but just about everything. My only hypothesis.
Hey guys.
Howdy, Doc. My hypothesis is that, and again, I'm not a licensed physician or a neurologist or anything of this sort, but I think the bigger concerns that I'd be looking at are, one, would the screws be seen as a foreign invader in your body?
Mm-hmm.
And two is that in which direction those screws are going to if they are loose. If they're going deeper into your spine, then
Mm-hmm.
it could interfere with either a major artery or a nerve.
Right.
Uh,
And I mean, I was walking fine. I mean, I know everybody knows I was in pain the last 3 days, and then the pain got way worse last night, and then I woke up this morning and could barely walk on my right leg,
No.
Mm.
and the
so
pain was worse.
okay, so I know from the waist down, if anything happens right there on your spine, you're basically paralyzed
I
from.
know.
But it's good that you're still able to walk. That's really good.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not in my groin, Walter. It's the lower part of my right side of my back. It
Has
goes
it
from the
gone?
middle. It goes from the middle of my back, lower, to the right, and then it's going around into my hip, but not into my groin, because they did ask me that.
That
Okay.
sounds like how mine is, and I know mine's from that sciatic nerve.
See, I'm hoping it's just sciatica.
I know someone
The
she was having pain so much. I mean, like her foot, it went all the way down to her foot, and
Mm-hmm.
her foot was even hurting her so bad she went to the doctor, thinking that she had somehow or another broke her foot.
Hey, Mandy.
Hey, how's
Hey,
everybody?
Mandy.
Hey,
Good.
Mandy, welcome to the stream.
hello.
I'm being bad. I'm sitting outside in my car at the hospital having a cigarette, hiding from the nurse.
There you go.
Are you
Oh yeah,
supposed? Are you in the hospital?
Weird.
the
Yeah, I've been in the ER for 4.5 hours.
the only
You don't need
best
to hide from
recommendation
the
I can give
nurse.
you
Okay.
as a
How are you going
person
to know when the doctor gets back?
I'll see her come out.
Oh,
I'm just so sorry that you're going back in the hospital because I'm gonna beat your butt for not telling me.
I did. I said it in Discord to you. I said I
it's
couldn't
good
walk
that
on my right leg when I woke up, and the pain was worse.
anyway, the only recommendation I can give you from
Hey
one person
guys in chat.
is try not to move too much, and if you're
Mhm.
comfortable with the way that you're sitting, maintain it just for your benefit.
Mhm.
Make sure you
Yeah.
don't move too much, and I don't want you
No.
to risk like moving and misaligning something and get in a whole another heap of trouble.
Yeah. An Indiana
So
frauditor got ran over by a car. He's in the ER
Yikes.
too.
Oh my
damn it!
and
god.
If
then
I
Wow.
was
Black
Uh
Shark
huh.
pretty.
Night.
Oh, I did. Did I say that?
He's on a backboard and he has a seat collar on.
Wow.
Oh,
Today's been a bad day for everybody.
Oh,
Apparently.
Nightwolf said that he may
Blackheart,
know what's wrong with me.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
oh. All right. What's up,
Blackheart
He
Wolf?
said
Night.
he's not a doctor, but I am a dad of a child with spinal bifida. I know about this. So what's wrong with me? I know I have rod and screws back there. I'm just hoping one of those screws that popped out is not affecting or pressing up against anything. I don't know, Cynthia. How did you get run over?
Oh,
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know.
Carlson and
Were you
I didn't
auditing
see.
traffic?
Yeah, Black
Black
Shark Night's
Heart
house
Knight's
burned
house
down.
burnt
House?
down.
Yes, last
Really?
night. Yes.
He came in Big West's
Yeah, and
house
announced it.
earlier.
Wow.
And let
Wrangler's
me
doing
tell
a
you, I
Wrangler's
went
doing
through
a
this
fundraiser tonight.
in
Oh, good.
2016, and
Hmm.
Red Cross, as amazing as they are, they
Yes.
do hardly nothing.
Yeah.
Right. That's why Robbie is contacting the director of the Catholic Care Ministries that he's a big part of. They have furniture, they have appliances, they may even be able to help with somewhere to live. They do work nationwide. They're not just in Texas. So he's getting with them. He's going to talk to the director. He's going to get back with me, and
I
I'll
have
find
some
out
I have
what we
some
can do.
contacts probably too. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
good. No, you're
That
fine.
he can maybe use because I had to learn all by myself. We had some wiring issues. It was Thanksgiving night, and we had just put up the Christmas tree, and we noticed the lights were out on the Christmas tree.
Oh
And
no.
yeah, and married at the time.
Most
And
fires happen at Christmas.
my husband was trying to figure out why the tree wouldn't plug in, and then he
Uh-huh.
noticed like smoke outside, and it was coming
Oh,
out through the
shit.
roof, and the whole attic was on fire.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Scary.
And it ended up being $65,000 in damages.
Wow.
Our house only cost that much. And so
Oh,
instead of
man.
bringing in a new double wide, they put in $65,000 worth of work on a double wide. They ripped our insurance off. So it was rough.
But you got everything
Night
fixed up
Wolf.
all right though?
Yeah, we live in it.
Okay.
Night Wolf, I do have feeling in my toes, but not on the side of my right foot.
That sounds like sciatica issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be.
That's what I'm hoping it is it's just. Bye, Bobby.
Yeah, because that's
That would
what
be
it
best
sounds
case
like
scenario,
with
right?
mine.
Yeah, it would be.
That
Do you
would be
take
the best case.
pregabalin or anything like that for nerve pain?
No.
You
let's
should.
I've been out of
is-
pain management for 5 years
Gabapentin is a good
because
one.
my daughter claimed being in pain management made me a drug addict.
No, it doesn't. Not if it's handled correctly.
I know, well, it was handled correctly, but she said she wanted nothing to do with me if I stayed in pain management, so I got out. I didn't go
really?
back when I moved to Kentucky. Yeah.
Because I mean, it can
Gabapentin.
happen, but it's not guaranteed to happen.
Gabapentin is
Right.
what I take, Cynthia.
I was
Yeah.
in it. I was in for 8 years.
Gabapentin is good. It
was
just caused me to break out all over. Gabapentin
Really?
did.
Wow.
I know everybody reacts to stuff differently, but it did
Right.
work very well.
I can't take GABA. You said gabapentin, isn't that also like a depression medicine?
That's what I
No.
take it for.
Gabapentin is
Yeah, I had a
Oh, is it a
Yeah, it's
depression
Neurontin.
medication?
yeah.
I take it for
I had a
mood
severe
stabilizer.
reaction to it,
Oh, I didn't know that.
so I can't take gabapentin. Yeah, Neurontin. That's
Yeah.
what I
Right,
was
Walter.
on. No, I can't take Neurontin.
Yeah, but I was on Percocet for years, and I had to get off it because I ended up abusing the shit out of it.
I'm not even going to say what pain management had me on because the assholes will have a field day with it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but it turned into an issue for me. I was just going through worth in like 5 days, and then it's funny. I quit it in the middle of the pandemic too, which is a time where you would think you would not want to quit to get off drugs. But I just had a moment of clarity where I was like, this is not good. I was like, and I called my doctor and I just left a message. I said, look, I'm abusing the shit out of these. Don't give them to me anymore. And, I had that thought process like 3 times before I finally decided to do it. Because I knew once I did that, it was going to be over. Because I don't know how to access them any other way except through my doctor. It's not like I can get them on the street or anything. So I knew once I cut my doctor off, it was going to be over. But, yeah, I finally did it because it was not good. I was really, really abusing them.
Yeah, gabapentin.
So I just noticed, sorry to interrupt. I just noticed that Jeremiah is going live in 28 minutes.
He did a test run a while ago.
Did he?
I'm not going to
And
lie.
I literally withdrew from all of that on my own.
Okay, yeah, I see.
After 8 years.
All right. Yeah.
I didn't, Walter, but she was just, and she was going through a lot at that time on her own, and she was just angry with me. I don't know. It was during my divorce and everything, so.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot going on.
I was thinking about that once it becomes legal here in Alabama. But I kind of backed out because I don't know.
I'm sorry, Pokey.
Like if the medical marijuana is the same as what you get off the street, but the last time I ever done any of that, I got severely depressed.
Oh, really?
I
I
know.
was like, and I just thought I was just having a rough
Oh
time, and
wow,
then
Nightwolf.
smoked some more, and I was like, I cannot do this.
Oh, okay.
It made
Yeah,
me
Tad, they wanted to put a
it
dilaudid
made
pump
me
in me,
really
but
really depressed.
Mm.
I've heard horror stories of those things like breaking inside of you and people ODing and dying.
Oh
Ooh,
So I
God.
refused it.
okay.
And they said, yes, that, it could happen, but it's rare. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm
Mhm.
one of those people that it would happen to. So no,
Yeah,
thank you. I
I
have
know.
that kind of luck.
Yeah, I know. I'm
If
not
it
the luckiest guy in the world either.
if it's like
Yeah.
the odds in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
something continuing to one where it's represented as a phone number, okay,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll take those odds. But from what it sounds like, like, okay, legitimately, like, what are the odds of that happening to you? Those
If
sound
you
like
knew
better
my
odds.
track record of bad luck, you would understand.
Oh, fair enough. Playing it smart. No, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't blame you. With me, okay, that actually reminds me of my kind of standing because it kind of uproots a little bit of what I generally believe in. So, or what I just deal as common sense. So, COVID-19 and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of it.
2020 and 2021, those were bad years.
Yeah.
And one of those years, I got sick with it, and some of my friends and family were asking, "Well, why the fuck didn't you get the vaccine?" I'm like, well, okay, I'm by no means am I an anti-vaxxer because I made sure that I was vaccinated when I was, as a kid back in middle school, and I made sure that I was vaccinated in general. But COVID-19 was an exception because of how many people reported getting really bad issues and side effects,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't remember if someone died from getting the vaccine. Maybe that was probably because they were immunocompromised or had a compromised immune system. I don't know. Point being is that that was one of the only vaccines I did not trust, and I guess I had a good call because yeah, it sucked for the 2 solid weeks that I've had, but beyond that, at least I recovered. So that's just me. Don't. This is not an endorsement to not get your vaccines. That is not what I'm saying at
Yeah.
all. Now I know one of you trolls in the fucking video is gonna be like, "Oh, I can clip this out of context." No, fuck off.
Yeah.
That
It's
is not what.
pronounced
Oh wow,
Tros.
Peter.
Pros.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right. I need to lose a few dozen teeth and have a
Yeah,
couple more, and then also be homeless and jobless to qualify as a BSBT. Sorry, I
I
don't fit
saw
that
that,
description.
Pokey. I love the
uh,
fact that that LIA was the only one that showed up to his big protest.
wait, that loser is still trying to get clicks and views.
He was the only one that showed
LIA.
Yeah.
because
He
I
was the only
watched.
one that showed up.
There was a ton of people there.
Not frauditors.
Well, there was a ton
It
of
was
Forgive.
people.
supposed to be all the main frauditors from that area. Nobody showed up.
So he was the only name
Forgive
guy
me.
there then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Everybody else was paid by him to pretend like they were supporters.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure.
Wow.
I'm sure. Yeah, Girdle Boy. He waddled his way through New York
Girdle boy.
with his girdle.
Yeah. Forgive me for saying this, but or asking really. Well, what was the protest about? Really?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Is it because his camera was taken away?
Yeah, they want to get. He thinks he's going to change policy by
Oh,
protesting. He wants to be able
okay,
to film
Indiana.
inside the police office, and he
I
thinks
know.
by protesting that they're going to change policy somehow, which they're not.
No way,
I know.
Taipan. I missed that. LIA
Um,
started to run when one protester was arrested.
I
LA
know
is
why
a
it didn't go as
bitch.
well as he was hoping.
Oh, God, Scott. Huh?
I said I know why it didn't go as well.
Oh, I.
As he was just because upstate clown got his days mixed up and
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
able
that's
to
right. Pokey said LIA threatened Frauditor Troll yesterday, but it also didn't work. But it didn't work. Good.
He talked
Yeah,
more.
Frauditor Troll is not scared of LIA.
He
No.
talked more about the trolls
What was the threat?
than he did about the
That's my
protest.
question. Seriously,
Okay,
what
Cynthia.
was the? Sorry. What was the
Oh, no,
threat
you're fine.
that LA made to?
I don't know. Hey, Pokey, what was the threat?
Yeah, I'm interested in knowing that myself.
Yeah, me too.
Long Island audit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. We thought
Can we just
together.
call
We
him
spoke it
Lou?
together.
That's right.
Good minds think alike.
Hey, Ted.
Hi, Ted.
Hey, Ted.
Have you guys seen my
We have met Ted today.
my designs for the merch?
I have
I
not.
did a post. I did a community post. When I got here, I was bored, so I started designing merch.
There.
Oh, okay. So you're in the
My
hospital
favorite
designing
one.
merch?
Yeah, my favorite one is got Trows, and it's got a carton of milk pouring out milk, but it's little troll heads
Oh, I like
going
that.
into a glass. That's my favorite one. I love that one.
That sounds
On a
cool.
troll Pez
You want me to
dispenser.
show it?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would like to see that actually.
That's easy. Just get a Pez dispenser, 3D print a troll head, and then
Absolutely.
some shades. Troll Pez dispenser. Fortunately, frauditors aren't smart enough to think that way, and so they rely on clicks and views and the collective brain cell that they all have to share together.
All right, so there's one.
Is his stupid face?
Between the Whopper and the frauditor community, I prefer the Whopper, please. No? Congrats, you know.
There's the first one.
I'm actually curious if you got that reference.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
I love that one.
That. Got trolls.
Oh.
I do have one bad tooth, but it's a wisdom tooth, and it kind of got chipped off. But thankfully,
Oh, you didn't show the rest of them? Oh, I thought you were showing them all.
So you got more?
Hey, Katie. Yeah, there's like 7 of them.
Oh, well, let's look.
Oh, I didn't. Well, hang on.
Yeah, it would only let me put 5 at a time, so I had to do 2 separate posts.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know it was.
Yeah, neutral order. I'm gonna do that one tonight.
I love that.
I love the Gotros. I knew that you guys would like that one. I got one for a man's shirt and one for a women's shirt.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh my god!
Okay,
I just realized something.
I got it down here, ready for you to click.
No, it's Tros with just an E.
Tros.
I thought it was with an L too, but it's an E.
How do I
imagine if there's a hitchhiker's guide to
go back to the community page.
Excuse me, First Amendment auditors, like a movie just about them. Actually, that movie does exist. It's called Idiocracy.
Exactly.
Oh, that's it now.
Exactly.
A lot of people talk about that movie. I've never seen it.
You need the infant size? Okay. Yeah, there's the female shirt for Gotros.
I love it.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's the man shirt. Unless you want it with the black. Troll Patrol Unite.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I like that one better. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I love that.
Oh.
Troll Patrol, Frauditor Reaper.
So you just put these together today?
I just did the designs.
Nice.
Special Tros Unite.
It's team.
Yeah, on the back it's gonna be hashtag STU.
I like that.
No fucking way.
Yeah. I love that overturns chili one with the chili pepper.
This one right here.
Just too
you do?
Perfect.
This one's my favorite. I love all of them. But I love that. Is that all of them?
Yeah, that's it.
Click out if not.
So, Frauditor Reaper.
Oh man, I'm glad you like the Gotros.
I love
What
it.
was it like living in Kentucky? Because I'm kind of having like some certain thoughts about my job here and the state that I'm in. I mean, you know which state I'm in
Yeah.
currently, but
Well, it depends on where in Kentucky.
Is he live now?
my
I've lived
girlfriend.
all over
Hi,
Kentucky,
Jim
so.
Finch.
Hey,
Oh,
Jim.
okay.
I still have your car.
6 p.m.
uh,
We share it.
well,
Mm-hmm.
my girlfriend. I want to be with her, and she and
Mm-hmm.
I have been dating for about 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The main issue is that even if I didn't have enough money to, like, say, help fly her and her family out here so we can all live together, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
her main concern is that she doesn't want to risk doing any of that because of her health condition. She's got seizures,
Right.
and I can understand that, but at the same time, to me, it just feels like she's trying to just keep me at arm's length rather than trying to bring me in, just closer to her, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Right.
She wants me to move all the way out there with her in Kentucky, and I wouldn't have a problem with it if it weren't for the fact that I'm looking for a job, or I need a job that pays as much, if not more, than what I'm currently making.
If she lives anywhere near the big cities like Lexington, Frankfort, Louisville, Bowling Green, then you'll find a really good chance of getting a decent job.
Yeah, I would imagine that's where you would want to be near the cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the eastern side of Kentucky is the pretty side of Kentucky. That's where you have your mountains and your snow, and you're gonna have snow no matter where. But the eastern side that's where I was. Absolutely beautiful. You've got the Appalachian Mountains out there. It's gorgeous.
Oh,
The
oh,
western side, it's a little mountainy, but it's more flat. The more south you get. I prefer the
yeah.
western and the central part.
Me, I'm more of a mountain man. I prefer to be in thick forests and snow and not have to deal with a bunch of fucking like no offense to everybody, but I fucking hate the city.
I do
It's
too.
it's so damn it's so damn rushed. There's
Hmm.
uh, the amount of
Well,
like
that's why I lived
crazy
on
ass.
a mountain in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. Indiana
Hmm.
Watchman, he just got in trouble with the cops. What did you do, Indiana?
Oh,
This is
Wait,
a
is
hold
that
on.
how he got hit by a car?
I don't know. He said he just got in trouble with the cops. So
Uh
oh
oh.
boy.
now he was at the hospital too, right? He was the other
He's
guy
in
that
the
was.
ER room right now
How did you
because he
How
get
got
did you
hit
hit
get
by
in
a
by
trouble
car.
with the cops?
I don't know.
Damn.
Indiana front
How
runner
did you get
watchman.
hit by a
Oh
car?
boy, what'd you do?
I don't know, but if the
Um,
cops are involved and he's in trouble, I'm starting to wonder now. Were you auditing somebody and they got pissed off?
Hey, Pokey. I hope you wasn't ordered
be
in the
that. It could be
EMS
that,
on your way to the hospital.
or
Um,
like
That would be
realistically, it could
bad.
be like
Uh huh.
two possibilities I can think of. One, well, the third one is what you mentioned. The second one is that maybe there's a particular law that would somehow put the pedestrian at fault for walking into traffic. I'm not sure, but and the first assumption is,
Jimmy Don, yes.
and
um,
it left. Fuck. Yeah, the
Oh, I'm
first
sorry.
the first. No, you're fine.
Oh, nurse is
Give me
waving me in.
him.
Oh, okay. All right.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'll be back. I'll be back. You
Okay.
guys have fun.
Okay.
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 And she
Okay.
leaves the children to play.
Don't
Got
worry, I'll
Um,
be the grown up. I'll make sure y'all like behave yourselves and all that.
Night Wolf, will you please explain the picture you sent me in Discord? That would be great if you would do that.
Ooh, I wonder what
But
that
anyway,
is.
um,
Hey, Kim, were you over in Wes's chat a few minutes ago? Well, earlier, not a few minutes.
I did meet my
No,
girlfriend one
Pokey.
time. Now that I
Oh,
think
is
about
she
it.
going to get? Oh, I don't know if she's getting coffee mugs or not.
Ow, dang. That hurt.
Were you in there
Uh,
whenever I first got up there?
what?
our least favorite clown upstate was up there.
Oh,
And
oh,
then somebody had asked. I was in chat down in the chat, and somebody had asked me if he's offered a real apology, and then he went to lying to Wes about what all happened. So I had to
Mm-mm.
jump on there and correct him. And as soon as I got up there, he was ready to leave.
Uh, okay, so Indiana Florida Watchman says the Karen in the next bed over is the driver who hit me while being distracted driving. When police arrested her for reckless driving, she pulled the "I can't breathe" card.
wow,
Oh,
wow.
so were you in a vehicle or were you a pedestrian?
Good question.
Because if
Yeah,
you're a pedestrian, they're kind of automatically fucked. But if you're in the vehicle, then that's kind of up to debate. And the only way you
yeah.
can really dispute
Hmm.
that immediately is if you got a dash cam.
Oh, I can't either, Pokey. I agree. I cannot stand that little twerp.
I know. I'm in New York. I got LIA here. I got that other cat, the upstate New York guy, to make me. They're making New York look bad.
Yeah, that's who we're talking
I,
about. He's changed his name to
Yeah, New
um,
York
New
tours or
York.
something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've
All
actually
right.
been to New York before as a truck driver. It's actually pretty beautiful up there.
Okay, Indiana
Uh,
Watchman says the hospital put her in the next bed over from me. She's been yelling nonstop like a typical Karen. I opened the curtain and yelled at her to shut up. I was walking. So he was not in a car, he was walking.
Oh wow.
Wait,
Deleted his horrible messages. I doubt that
what?
Cyberbry posted any kind of
I
horrible
am so
messages.
fucking confused right now.
What kind of
So the
horrible
hospital put her
messages
in.
would Cyberbry post?
Hmm.
She's
Because
been
he's a wonderful
yelling.
person.
I don't know who that is.
Shut up.
Yeah, Kimmy Dawn. Brooklyn Audits is another one.
So, to my best understanding, Indian and Frauditor Watchman, or I'll just call you Watchman for short, you did nothing wrong, at least not what I would assume so. Then what's the fucking problem here? Like, you can't get arrested for just yelling at her to shut the fuck up. Now, unless if you made a big ruckus, like,
Yeah.
oh god, what's the term? Police, use disorderly conduct or disturbing the peace. But other
Yeah.
than that, if it's like saying one thing and then moving on, that's you can't get arrested for that. You'd have
No,
to do
maybe.
something like that to warrant it. At
Public
least I'd assume
disturbance.
so. Now, if this was
Kim,
Canada, that may be a different story because we
Hey,
all know
65.
Trudeau's a bitch.
Kim, what was he saying in chat?
Thank
I'm
you,
not
Artie.
arrested. I lawfully ordered to not do it.
He
Um,
says he's not arrested. He got a lawful order to not do it again. Stop yelling, Watchman. Stop yelling at the woman. You
Even
got
though
enough
she may be a
out.
bitch for Karen, it's
who
best to
is he
play it
talking?
smart than to play it stupid.
Well, the
Who is
person
he
that hit him
talking?
is in the next bed over from him, and that's who he was yelling at. So
This makes
already
no
he has an issue with her because she hit him with her car.
Yeah, see, that's the little stupid
like
comment.
like I said, this makes no fucking sense to
Clown
me. For forgive me, this just makes no fucking sense.
likes to make and then cry, well, that's not how I meant it, and then won't tell you how he meant it.
Wait, is this in California? Because I can honestly see that happening, where Karens somehow win.
Well, he said he's Indiana Watchman, so I would assume Indiana.
Oh, right.
And
Forgive
that's a
me,
good
that's my
point.
California bias.
C. Cathal says, why would they put them side by side? That is a good question, actually. You would think they wouldn't.
Okay, forgive me, but for some reason I have the instinct to say that this sounds like a bullshit story. That no offense, I'm not trying to
No, we
call
don't
you a
know.
liar, or anything, but this kind of sounds like a bullshit story because
The cops are
common
laughing
sense kind
right
of
now.
dictates you wouldn't put two and two together.
Hey, Hez, Yeah, we were just talking about the Blackheart's house burning down. Yeah.
So are the cops against you or for you? Are they laughing at you or what?
Hey, Hez, how are you?
We love
Hey,
Hez.
welcome back. Or wait, was that Friday the Reaper or was that Miss Mandy?
That was Miss Mandy.
That's Mandy.
Derp, I feel
The
stupid.
nurse
I am
came
so
and
sorry.
got Reaper.
Okay, I am so sorry.
Oh, he says the hospital didn't know that she was the driver who hit him when they placed her next to him in the room.
Oh, okay.
Well, they know now.
Okay, no, yeah, that makes sense.
He says they're laughing because he's not wearing headphones.
What's
Mandy,
that
you
supposed to
know
mean?
those
Like, are they listening into the conversation?
comments that Upstate made toward me?
No, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
No.
About the threesome and his
What?
imagination is all he needs.
Oh, what's this?
Ooh, what?
Yeah, let me go to his Facebook.
Ugh.
Not Facebook.
Can you bump your mic up a little bit more on me?
Yeah, I will. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Causeless Rebel.
Oh, okay.
He
So
was
Indiana auditor said yes, presumably to what I asked, which was, were they listening into our conversation? And I guess it's a yes. I don't know.
Okay. Hey,
Is
officers,
this any
how are
better?
you?
Is this any better? Or do I need to
Yes,
go on up?
Also, Miami. Oh dear, I'm not sure
that's
if
a
I
little
can
better.
say
You
that.
were low.
Okay.
See, Cathal, that's just awful.
Sometimes I start echoing whenever I turn my mic up because
Well, it's
I
not
don't have
echoing now.
headphones.
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay, but he made a community post the other day. Took a screenshot of somebody accusing him of being a sex offender,
Oh,
and
really?
he took a
Pleasure.
screenshot of it, and what he wrote on his post was LMFAO. I really upset someone. One, my pics are everywhere on dozens of these hate channels. Two, literally posting my address. Three, I clear as day do not live at this address. Man, some people don't even realize how stupid they look. Never once denying anything there. And the screenshot is a mugshot, and the person has the same first and last name, spelled exactly the same, but the middle initial is different. And
Okay.
I commented on there defending him and said this is not him. His middle initial is J, not S. So and in the meantime, between me posting that and me talking to Reaper, um she had already seen it and made a video, and then whenever I told her that was not him, she took it down and retracted and everything. So
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
after I defended him, he calls me a bitch.
Really?
Yes, because
That's nice to know.
I had said something. Um, let's see. No, at this point, I hadn't said anything else. I had asked him for the link to the person that originally made the post and was calling me that. And he said, "Bitch, you don't give a F about any of this. Being labeled a sex offender by these bar people is what started all of this mess. The responsibility of me being taken from my family for years is all because of these bar people spreading sex offender BS. And you're all attacking me for standing my ground." Now, I defended him
Right.
before that, and he ended up calling me a bitch. And then I like, no one cares, have fun, because he was talking about a lawsuit against Reaper.
Oh, really?
And
For what? What could he possibly sue her
defamation,
for? Oh, shut up. That's what they always say.
and because she had made a video from his community post, what he wrote. That's what she was going by, what he wrote. and then on down, let's
Yeah.
see. I commented and said it was the wording from your post was what made Reaper think you were saying that was you. So
Right.
she already taken it down. She retracted. It was a mistake. Learn to word things better, and mistakes like that won't happen. Um. So then he goes on to say, he's talking to Reaper there. He tells me defamation suit will be filed. Will be filed.
Yeah, sure.
Um.
Oh no,
I
I'm
gave like
scared.
a little eye rolling emoji and LOL. And well, before I did that, he said, I mean, thanks for the support, love ya. And then I did the eye rolling and LOL. And then he said, like moi, MUAH, like trying to kiss me. And then I post a smart remark about trust me that love is not mutual. Now you have just moved over to the creep side. What does your girlfriend think to kiss other women who are not into your ignorant self? I know you dream of, hang on. I know you dream of kissing women that are way out of your league, but trust me, you do not stand a chance. And even if you slip chemicals, I would never be that desperate to stoop to your level. Um,
Okay.
and then I said, PSS, you may want to go ahead and tell your girlfriend Brittany that it's me that you dream of being with, but little boy, you're nowhere close to being man enough to handle a woman like me who would put your tail in order. I am not the type of woman who would allow any man to put my life and my children's lives in danger just because he wants to fulfill his fetish of standing on a street corner hoping some drunk would take him home with them for a night.
Oh Lord.
Unfortunate for you, but fortunate for them, even the drunkest drunk there is not that desperate. Um,
You let him have it.
I said, I'm also not the type of woman who would take your crap. I feel sorry for your girlfriend and your children. After talking to her yesterday and getting a better understanding of you, I really feel sorry for her situation of being stuck with you. It's so unfortunate for her and for your children. And then he says, no, she was just hoping you wanted to join.
Oh,
Hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Joined
And
what?
then he goes on to, I'm thinking he meant that sexually, like in
That's
a
what it's.
threesome type
That's
way.
how I would take it. Yeah.
And and then he talks about protecting his family and CBS and all of that. And he says, stuck with me. There's the door. So you know nothing about our relationship, so keep pretending. I said, not even in your wildest dreams. I said, there's not enough chemicals that you could secretly slip me to ever even consider that. So as I stated before, not even in your wildest dreams. And he said, my imagination is enough.
Oh, geez, dude.
So Miss Pamela Anderson and her like conjoined sister Miss Henderson the second is like his like menage a trois like party. Like what the fuck am I hearing?
I have no, well today, the other day, I think he had did a live chat and I was in his chat under some psych accounts. And he had like what was, I forgot what I had said. Anyway, I brought it up and he said, yeah, he said she got butt hurt, but I'll apologize, and if she wants to take accept the apology, she can. Now, how are you going to apologize while you're insulting someone?
I
So,
don't know.
and then today,
I'll
Wes,
introduce you to my ex-husband.
huh?
I said I'll introduce you to my ex-husband.
Jeez.
What day? Wes, he was asking about it, and upstate. told him that. He said, "Love ya," and I instantly got butthurt and thought he was trying to get in my pants. When that never happened. It did not start when he said that.
Right.
So of course I had to get on there and set him straight. And as soon as I got on there and pulled his community page up, he wants to leave. And he starts crying.
Well, it sounds like you shot him down pretty good.
Oh yeah. He still denies it. Today he
Okay.
said that that's not how he meant it. I said, "Well, tell me how you meant it." I said, if you did not mean it that way, I said, "Tell me how you meant it so we can end all of this." And of
Mm-hmm.
course he wouldn't.
Well,
I
it
got
seems like that's how he meant it.
Mm-hmm.
quick question that's a little off topic, but do any of y'all like rap music?
Some.
I used to.
Some older music.
All right, I'm kind of gonna send this in like the private chat because I'm trying to like make up a rap song about the Goblin of Akron, but mainly it's a diss track. But even though I'm not a rapper, I kind of want to aspire to be like Eminem and just rip like new holes, like the space time continuum
Mm.
into yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not a rapper, but hopefully that little like snippet of text is somewhat good or has like bars worth dropping.
Okay.
I really need to work on my flow, but at least my lyricism is kind of improving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudy Chavez, here's an interesting story. In 1991, I went to Center for
I
the
like
Media
that though.
Arts in Manhattan for sound engineering, and I lived in Yonkers at the time. And after I graduated from there, I was looking for a job, and I lived in Yonkers, and the studio opened up in Yonkers called Powerhouse Studios. So I went in and I got the job. It was a brother and sister named Joaquin and Siobhan Dean,
I'll be right back.
this African American couple and it was a nice studio. And we were working with this guy named Darkman X, and we were doing all of these samples, and I didn't understand why we were sampling because I'm a musician, and we had like all sorts of equipment. I was like, we could do our own beats. I was like, we don't need to be sampling. No, we have to sample. That's how we do stuff. I was like, okay. And I didn't last long there. I swore they were going nowhere. I felt like they were 2 steps away from being homeless. So I ended up leaving there, and a couple years later, that guy blew up, and Darkman X was DMX. That was who we were working with at the time. The reason he blew up was they had a producer come in from California, and the first thing he told him was, "You got to lose the samples. You got to start doing original music." And that was when he blew up. And I was like, "Well, fuck! I told them that years ago." They didn't want to hear it. So just an interesting DMX story since somebody mentioned that. That's all.
That's awesome. Fuck, man. But yeah, reading that snippet within the private chat and all, what do you think? Is the wordplay good? Is it kind of shit?
I don't know that much about rap, but I think so.
Eh.
I mean, it's okay. I'll be honest with you. It's okay.
All right.
I would keep working on it.
All right. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I'm kind of overcomplicating shit with the cartographer line and the old Yeller reference. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not
Indiana,
rhyming.
did she have like a lot of tests or anything? More tests than you? Or maybe they just
Blackheart
wanted to
Night,
go
are you
ahead and get her
okay?
out.
Is Blackheart Night, is everybody okay? Because we heard about the house burning down. Did you manage to salvage anything, or it was a total loss?
I'm gonna be kind of like doing like text to speech here for all of y'all. He says, and I quote, "Better than I was yesterday." Lol. So like, I guess that kind of.
Well, not a good day yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Total loss.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Well, shit, man. For whatever valuables are like worth keeping and all that, if you need help moving it all to storage at once, I've got
Oh
my Class 6
no.
CDL. I can help you haul just about anything.
Oh man, 6
Oh
cats,
Oh
doggo.
no.
Oh
no,
man.
that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Damn,
Were y'all at home at the time?
that's a good question. Wow,
Mm, mm, mm.
that's a big loss, man. Lose your house and
Mm-hmm.
your pets too, boy. Because that's like losing members of the family when you lose a pet.
It is.
I think of pets as either like, uh, yeah, just family members. Yeah, today I kind of felt like I. So my uncle got a new puppy for the
Um,
family, and
BHK Reaper's not in here right now, and me nor Mandy
but
can
Yeah, nobody can drop a
bring
link for you.
anybody up.
Yeah,
All right, I know I can't. I'm assuming you
No,
can either. Okay.
I can't. No.
yeah, because we would
you
actually
can't
love to
drop a
have you
link.
come up and explain.
But she's
What I
coming back.
can,
She went in to see the doctor. The doctor came in to see her, and she's coming back as soon as she gets finished talking to the doctor. And
Yeah,
I'm
oh
sure she
oh,
won't have a problem
actually,
bringing you up.
yeah, hang out. Don't go anywhere. Because we'd definitely love to hear your story.
Yeah. 100%.
oh shit, I just now realized. Even if I were to actually give you like the unique generated link to get onto the stream, I can't let you in because I don't have that kind of control.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, none of us do.
Ah, damn.
No.
Mhm.
Well, it was worth a shot initially, but fuck. Damn.
All right. Cell phone and backup
Mm.
YouTube survived the fire. All right. Well, it's something.
That's good at least.
At least no humans were hurt anyway.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Did we find out if he was home at the time? I remember you asking the
Mm-mm.
question, but I don't remember if we got an answer on it.
I didn't see an answer.
Yeah. Were you
BHK,
home
was you at
Lockhart
home?
night? Yeah. I guess we're curious as to whether you were home when this happened or whether you were out.
Hey, Wrangler.
Hey, Wrangler.
Hey, Wrangler.
We have
Wrangler says,
hijacked Reaper's
Wrangler says he was
channel.
gone.
Control. He was gone.
Okay. Whew.
Mm.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. So my uncle got like this new
I
pet
take it they
puppy
got out
for.
okay, Blackheart? His roommates were there.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Papa Bear. What were you saying?
Sorry. Yeah. So my uncle got a new pet dog. It's she's like 3. Oh, jeez, how old is this puppy? I'd say 3 weeks old.
Oh.
From what I've been told, she's either like an American bulldog or something like that.
Mm.
But either way, most adorable thing, and her name is Panda because of the way her like, fur color pattern looks like.
Okay.
And all I can say is that when I kind of just laid down next to her and just kind of hung out with her, she just crawled up next to me and just snuggled up to me, and I just fucking cried, man. It felt like I had like my child with me, like it felt like I had a daughter that I never had.
On behalf of Reaper, thank you for joining her channel, Cynthia,
Yeah.
and becoming a member.
It was just an overwhelming feeling that I had. And my uncle was asking me, "Hey, man, you okay?" And I didn't respond because I was just too fixated on just. I don't know how to explain it, but it's
Hey,
weird to
Ruby.
me, but it's a good feeling. It feels like I'm like it feels like I'm holding my child. And after like the
Oh,
third or fourth time, my uncle like asking me, "Hey, man, you okay?" I'm like, "Huh? No, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just like hanging out with Panda for a little bit."
All right,
hey
so
Megan.
you
And
have felt the connection there then.
yes, but the saddest part here is that even though I am capable of loving, I just don't know the first thing about taking care of dogs, and it's I'd rather not like be a burden, so to speak. I know my uncle can take care of pets and all, so I'm just gonna leave that to him. But in terms of like being like say quote unquote a father to Panda, I sadly don't know how to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, do you live close enough to your uncle? Do you live close to him?
I mean, yeah, I live with my uncle, just not like within the
Oh, you
same
live with him.
house. But
Okay, well,
yeah,
so you
yeah,
can so you can visit the dog all the time then, whenever you want.
yeah. But it's just I don't know. I got some like I've got like memories from the past that are a little bit traumatic, so it's kind of conflicting.
I will, Wrangler.
Not with my uncle, but just pets. Because I won't get into it too much, but all I can say is that this new feeling that I've felt today is kind of setting my mind at ease and helping me heal what's been hidden in the back of my mind.
Okay.
I am so sorry for derailing this entire like the point of this stream, everybody. I'm just
That's fine.
No,
Pokey
it's
says
good.
Good.
people he can't stand
Girl.
is LIA, Jeremitha Chili, DMA, S. Elmo, and Goat Boy. Yeah.
Hey Pokey, you need to add Up Creek, New York, also known as Upstate New York, or
Yeah.
you mean up
I
Neighborhood
Schitt's
will.
Creek, New York?
Public Tour.
It's so hard to
You
find
know,
people that you hate the most because there's so many.
um, for those who just came in, Reaper is not here at the moment. She will be back.
Yes.
We're trying to hold the stream for her. She had to go in and talk with the doctor real quick.
Yeah. But she will be back.
Hey,
Um,
Everybody,
Terry.
everybody hang out. Hey, Terry. Everybody hang out. Don't go anywhere. This Reaper will be back.
you know,
And hopefully we'll be able to bring Blackheart Knight up and maybe get to talk to him.
Upstate, he claims not to be an auditor, which I really don't think he is. I think he don't know what I don't think he knows what he is. But you have to suck really, really bad to for BSCC
I'm
not to
sorry.
have anything to do with you.
LDOF was playing freaking copyrighted music and his stream just got shut down because he's a freaking idiot.
Wait,
Go ahead and tell him to
wait. Last days of oh my god.
Well done,
What a
brother.
moron.
Bye bye, you dumbass. Bye bye, you fucking dumbass.
What an idiot. Gosh, he is
Sorry, was
big
that too
dumb.
vulgar?
Well, he'll be back in 3
Gee.
minutes, but
I wonder
Oh,
if that's what his test stream was for.
He's like an
Seeing if they would
STD. He
let
always
him
comes back
play it
eventually.
without it getting shut down.
well, maybe he got away with it once, but he didn't get away with it this time.
Mm-mm. What
Unfortunately,
song
he'll be
was it?
back because they only shut you down for like 3 or 4 minutes before you can come back. So I've had it happen.
Imagine if
I
there's a
figure that's
counter
what it
for every
was,
time he gets
Indiana.
kicked off for copyright. Oh, sorry.
Man. What song was he playing?
That's a good
something about
question.
Up Church.
Oh, really?
Up church? Isn't that like
You
up
have
dog?
got to be kidding. No, Wrangler. Oh, wait. I read.
Oh yes, Product Wrangler is awesome.
I read that wrong. I don't know what I was reading, but I read that as who Jeremiah had on panel. I don't know where I got that from.
Here's what I'm enjoying. We're watching a panel that doesn't have Frauded Wrangler on it. Seems like
I
every show I watched is
Oh, yeah,
Wrangler on there.
Loki.
It's Wrangler,
You
Wrangler,
definitely
Wrangler.
cannot forget him. I think you can just go ahead and make a list and put all of them.
Yeah, it's hard to pick a one you hate the most. They give you
Yeah.
so much to work with.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tempted to get a second job, um, but mainly one that kind of puts my Class A license to good use because I mean I can't do interstate like long distance driving because of my primary job, but the extra money could come in handy. But I'm not sure what that would look like for my schedule because um, for those who in the stream or anybody here, if they work at this sad tech company that has this specific schedule, 3 days on, 3 days off, 4 days on, and 4 days off, or excuse me, it's a 3-4 switch. Anyway, point being is that I would like to have at least 2 days off within the week because right now it's between 3 and 4 days off per week after every like 36 or 48-hour shifts spread out in like 3 days and 4 days and so on, which nets me a lot
Yes,
of
Indiana.
spare time to burn.
Welsh, I
I'd say
tend to agree
yes.
with you. Paul enslaved is dangerous because he believes the bullcrap that he spits, and
I
he
don't,
is,
I
and
don't think
he
I'm
is.
so.
going to put a pin in my little thing. Who is this?
G-
Well, or not well, excuse me, Paul Unslaved. I mean,
He is the most sovsit
Yeah.
that ever
that could ever
breathed.
it. Oh,
Oh my God. He was on Chili's panel last night going at it, and Chili crossed the sovsit,
Oh,
the
wow.
barrier, and it has gone full sovsit now. I mean,
oh shit! That actually reminds me of a story. Okay, so I'm going to kind of like uh, flip the table and then start with a clean table here. So when I was still a truck driver, I was just delivering a load down in some part of Texas. I was probably either Houston or Laredo. I don't remember. Point being is that uh, while waiting for my next load, I was about to call it in for the night. Get my 10-hour reset. And I decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna turn on the CB radio and see what I can listen to and which channels. And I shit you not, there is a truck driver somewhere out there in Texas right now still that is spewing this soft shittery bullshit. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's a soft sit truck driver? No. How the fuck is this possible? Just just when I thought I've seen it all.
Well, he has to have a license, right? I mean, he couldn't drive a truck without a license.
if he owns
Well,
the truck, he could.
Hmm.
well, here's the thing. Even if you aren't driving your semi truck in a commercial capacity, you still need a Class A license anyway. Because one, if it's more than 10,001 pounds, you have to have a Class A license. I've studied this immensely. Oh, actually, there are. I think more shit would apply than the latter for a Class A commercial anyway, because I've actually learned recently. So, say for example, oh, dang it, Rudy Chavez, my OCD is kicking in for Windows. Anyway, so don't worry, Rudy, you're fine. Um,
Well,
I
welcome to
remember that.
Reaper's channel,
Oops,
LPS.
Yeah. Hey, Angel Eyes, welcome in.
welcome, welcome, LPS. How you doing? Uh, where was I? Yes. What Plowboy also mentioned, it has to be registered with DOT. You have to have a DOT number, and of course, the usual, insurance license. Also, you would have to be FMSCA approved. So if you get too many points added to your Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration profile. Basically, they will kind of be like, hey, look, you've had so many violations, we'll have to rip this license away from you, or you just can't drive like trucks anymore. Sorry. But luckily for me, I am not a dumbass truck driver. I make sure that I weigh my trailer, I weigh my truck, and I weigh the load that I'm hauling to make sure I'm not overweight, because it's $100 per pound over. And let me tell you, you don't want $100 per pound over. So, say if you're 1,000 pounds over, you're paying upwards to about $100,000.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
Hey,
a lot of
Wrangler.
information.
The clown was trying to snitch on all of the trolls last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, upstate New York. He was watching Wrangler's channel and BSBT's channel, and he was trying to tell BSBT about all of the trolls, but BSBT wouldn't even listen to him. He tried getting him to make him a mod, and he wouldn't. And he was sitting there begging him. And whenever I went in there, I went in under my Awana sock, and I forgot what me and him got to talking about, but he started begging BSBT to make him a mod so that he could boot me. You gotta suck for even BSBT to ignore you.
I mean, what else do you expect from BSBT? He replaced his brain cells with meth crystals, and yet they still somehow conduct electricity.
Megan, I was talking about upstate New York, or New York Public Tour. Is that what it is? The new name? New York Tour, New York something tour. Anyway.
Look, Jeremiah E. Baker is in the chat. You trolls are going to get karma.
Is that the actual Jeremiah, or is that just like
I'm guessing
a
he wouldn't.
account?
I'm guessing he wouldn't change his last name to E. Baker.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Artie.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Artie.
William Striker. Hey, William. Reaper is not here right now, and she's the only one that can bring people up. So we have to wait until she gets back in here.
Yeah.
She is.
Wait, hold up.
Went in to
Kelly
see the
Welsh.
doctor. She's at the emergency room.
Well, that's good news. I'm so sorry to interrupt you there intermittently, Miss May, but
account.
Kelly has kind of brought some good news to us. Jeremiah apparently is locked out of his own account. That is fucking awesome.
No, he's not. Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh,
Nicely done.
Lord.
And his second account don't have enough subs. I don't think to go live. Poor thing.
I somehow feel bad for giving an evil laugh, but I'm not.
When we was on Big West's live stream, Reaper, she came up there, and she upstate. He was talking about how he had to plug his phone up. It was at his battery was at some percentage. I think like 16, something like that. And Reaper says something. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't anything bad. And then he came back with an attitude, and she asked him what it was about. And he said, well, I was standing up for myself. And all she did was say something about his phone battery.
Hey, look who's back.
Hey, there she is.
Hi.
So how did everything go?
I have to have an MRI, but the MRI machine is not available right now, so they scheduled me for an MRI tomorrow in the bigger town next to me.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And they gave me a script with for some pain medicine for the night, and told me like take it easy and relax.
Is there
Okay.
anywhere you'll be able to get it filled tonight?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
I got
All
filled
right.
at the hospital.
Hey, Blackheart
Oh,
Knight.
Hey, Blackheart Knight.
Hey, Blackheart was wanting to come up and
Yeah, he wanted to come up and tell us his story and what happened.
Yeah, hold on.
William Stryker wants to come up, so I hop out so other people can come up.
Why, you got something to do?
No, I mean other people. Well, I was supposed to have company, but they're not coming. But
They're
no,
still
other
in it.
people was wanting to come up.
Okay.
What's with the
Here you go,
yelling in the
Blackheart.
background?
It's my son. He's playing a game.
Is he playing Uno?
Not sure.
I love it when he
I
plays.
just got home.
You missed Jeremiah
Oh, what happened?
playing copyrighted music on his stream and getting it shut down.
We were going to stream his live, and then he was just doing that video, and I think it was he was just testing it. I think that's what he said, and I bet that's what he was doing.
He mentioned me. Why
Shutting
would
down.
that meth head mention me? Why would that meth head mention me?
I don't know. He replaces brain cells with fucking meth crystals. What else do you expect?
I know, right? No, Jared said that Jeremetha mentioned me during his live stream.
It's like a meth thing. Like instead of the thing like rock and dirt as like his skin, he's just got like this. I don't know, like camouflage, like meth crystals.
Is the echo bad?
Ew, Cathal. Ew, do not
You're
say
in
that.
his dreams, Reaper.
Wait, what? Hold up.
I hope he
I'll
don't.
go back
God,
to the
no,
Brit's room.
no, Cathal,
I will throw
no,
myself off a freaking bridge if you say that again.
I hope he doesn't go like upstate and say, "Well, my imagination."
Hi, Purple.
Reaper, did you know Mandy didn't know about all that
What?
with upstate and the my imagination is enough and the.
I thought she knew.
I did too.
Mandy.
I did not.
Okay, I thought you knew.
Why didn't you add me on Discord? I was waiting for you.
I thought I added you. Hold on, Blackheart. I'm trying to add you. How many people do we have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can put me down if you need to.
Okay.
You
can come back.
Oh shit!
I've seen that, Uncle Artie.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Howdy doody. Hey, Blackheart.
Well, hello, everybody.
Okay, I'm still waiting to find out why Jeremetha mentioned me.
Probably needs money.
He's mentioned me
True.
a few times. What has he said?
I don't know.
I'm waiting to hear.
That is a good question.
Why do we have an echo?
I have no clue.
Here, let me
Was
mute
there-
myself. See if it comes from.
Well, of course he is, Pokey.
There was no echo until Reaper came back on, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's my fault.
Don't know what it means, but that's to be what happened.
Spread eagle,
Yep.
E bigger. Okay.
Well, there's
What
worse
did
things
I
that can
do
happen.
to Method Man?
Method.
It's not me.
How you doing, BHK?
Not better than I was yesterday, anyway.
Did you find a place to stay right now?
Right now, I'm staying at a friend's house.
Okay.
Staying at a what?
Friend's house.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
echoing. Okay.
So what happened? So what happened yesterday? I went to go pick up something from the store. I left my cell phone on my bed, and I had an argument with my roommate. He was talking about how the moon landing was faked. I was pretty much saying how I was going down. I mean, pretty much like, man, you've got no critical thinking skills whatsoever, and I just walked out the door. And on my way to the store, I saw fire trucks. Didn't really think anything about it, and I wanted to go check out some cars in the car lot just to shop around because I'm going to be shopping for a new car soon. So then I leave there. I go to the store. I mess around over there for a few minutes and go back, and the house is surrounded by fire trucks, and my landlord got out all right. She's in her 70s. My other roommate, the one I was arguing with before, he's walking around barefoot and without a shirt on, in the mud, and pretty much it just destroyed everything that we could get in there, and because they were still putting out fires, they couldn't get to my. I mean, I had ammo in my room, and that ammo was
Oh,
cooking off.
oh, that's not
So
good.
yeah, I've got shotgun shells and 22 caliber, so it's
Holy
like,
crap.
and I pretty much lost every one of my guns in there,
That's why all
and
mine are in storage.
yeah, and I
Let me hop down and
go in
let
there
Angel
this
Eyes up,
afternoon to look for
and I'll
anything
come
that
back up
survived,
later.
and I managed to
Okay, you
find
sure?
my
Yeah.
backup hard drive,
But she said
which
she
was just
can't
a little
join.
portable storage device, which survived the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found my cell phone, which had survived the fire, because without that, I'm pretty much locked out of my YouTube account, and my laptop was destroyed in the fire, and I had to buy
Jeez.
another one last night. So that's why I was trying to get in contact with Frauder Ranger, and Frauder Ranger thought I was a sock account.
I thought I was in the doghouse.
Do you know how upset he is with himself about that?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Wrangler is so upset with himself about that. Like he's going nuts.
Mhm.
All right, who's yelling at somebody in the background?
Yeah, I was talking. That's somebody else. But I was talking to him on email. He was upset about that too.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And I thought I had it bad. The wife and I had an argument last night.
Uh-huh.
She sat me down. She said, no more parties with the employees, no more wild nights, no more poker.
Okay, whose wife is that? She's scaring me.
I'm gonna have to mute it while I'm not talking because that's somebody else.
That's not me.
Okay, let me figure out who this
Not
is.
me neither. My mic's muted.
So yeah, she's mad at me because of all the craziness that we have on the weekends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no more poker, no more wild nights, no
Aw.
more parties with the employees. She says that I'm married to her. I need to put the certain things down and start acting like a husband. And if she says if I don't change, she's gonna leave me, and I'm gonna do everything I can not to lose my wife.
Well,
So
that's a good call.
I'm not
That's
disputing
smart.
that. So I had no parties last night, no poker. She's still a little mad at me, but overall, I think we'll be fine. But a lot of the guys understand because they got families and kids too. They love the parties, yeah, but you know, you just gotta sometimes you gotta do what's right for your family. You gotta do what's right for your wife.
Hmm. Hold on.
So
Absolutely.
LPS Angel Eyes Official. Do you know what a frauditor is? Like, how did you find my channel?
We'll keep it clean.
Andy,
You can
you
just
want to go in my room? Because I'm fixing to vacuum and I got to clean up. So I can clean
Okay.
Yeah,
up.
she's
And I
15,
know
so
you're
I'm
trying to do
like,
something. And you're not going to be able to.
All right.
I just want to know if she knows what we do here.
Yeah.
my wife.
No, LPS Angel Eyes Official.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm
She knows.
eating right now. I haven't eaten
Where's
all day.
I'm actually on my company yard. I got a truck I may have to take to the dealership tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Forced regen. It's complicated to explain.
Mm-hmm.
It's just part of the diesel exhaust fluid. It's
Nope,
a
I know
bullshit
exactly what you're talking
California
about.
idea problem.
Mm-mm. No, LPS, we're
Yep,
not saying you have to
I know
leave. I
exactly
actually would like to
what
talk to you and see how much you know.
Yeah, you don't have to go.
Absolutely not.
I know
Wait a
exactly
minute. Do
what
you
you're
know
talking
my
about, man.
son?
Same thing here.
What?
I'm wondering if she knows my son.
Huh?
Yeah. How did you find this channel? How did you come across this?
How did I find this?
Don't
No,
know.
LPS Angel Eyes.
I'll stop until my name is mentioned.
You're fine. Oh, it's turned off again. Okay, let me check it.
So who am I talking to up here? We got Blackheart up here. Who? I don't even know who's underneath me.
That's probably me.
Yes.
William
Um,
Stryker.
Yeah, Stryker.
Oh, Stryker.
William Stryker.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I didn't know who it was because we got no names up there. So
How's
Yeah,
that? Am I still
I don't see
echoing?
my name. Yep.
yeah, for some reason.
Okay, let me go out, come back in.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it was fine until she came back. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Don't
But
know.
yeah,
Now we don't have an echo. Now there's no echo.
It's on her end.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who
But
knows
yeah.
what's causing that?
But yeah, I was gonna say regarding the whole forced regen, that shit sucks. You want
Oh,
worse
tell
than
me
that,
about
though?
it. What's that?
So the truck I drove is a Kenworth something like 2019 or 2020 or 2021. It doesn't matter. Point is, it was a Packard 12 speed. That thing threw an error for you need to see a dealership right fucking now. Like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna override your bullshit.
Okay,
Well,
how
in this
about now?
case, I don't have. In this case, I don't have a choice. I gotta take to the dealership because they're the only ones who can do a forced regen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's some
Ooh.
things that my mechanics cannot do. So I have to actually take it to the dealership because I'm not gonna lie. I think diesel exhaust fluid is just a scam. That's all it is. It's a scam.
Yeah.
So and on top of that, it was created in the state of California. What most people don't realize is that every company pays $5,000 for the permit, and that all goes to California. And I'm like, we don't even go to California. We don't go there. We
And you still have to pay for it anyway.
You're
Yeah.
on the right channel then, LPS.
Well, the next batch of trucks I'm getting are not going to have diesel exhaust fluid. So
Okay,
we're not dealing with that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much of a problem.
Yeah, and also if I don't know if y'all know this, but diesel exhaust fluid, you know what happens when it's exposed to air?
It freezes.
Crystallizes.
Yep.
And there have actually been reports where the diesel exhaust fluid like sensor goes bad because eventually, get this, as time goes on, every time you keep refilling it with diesel exhaust fluid, it slowly creates a small line that freezes up. No joke, freezes up in the line.
It does.
And once it touches the sensor, the truck goes into a limp mode, and yeah, it's basically a fucking nightmare to deal with.
And the sad part is that sometimes I've had that happen with some of my drivers out on the road. Like a couple of guys I know were in Wyoming, temperatures got below freezing, they had to shut down the state, and then next thing you know, the diesel exhaust fluid just froze. So, it's just a pain in the ass. I'm sick of dealing with it.
Oh, I don't mean just like freezing that aspect. I mean like it crystallizes all the way up to the sensor, regardless of temperature.
It's just a scam is all I think of it is. I'm not dealing with it anymore in this new batch of trucks we're getting. I'm just tired of it. It's just more hassle than it's worth.
I wonder, is the EPA... Oops. Sorry,
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, is the EPA like with California mainly for the whole emissions idea, or are the EPA and California kind of like separate in their own regard?
It's probably both California and the EPA because when you think about it, the idea was created in California, so that way trucks could be California compliant. And the biggest problem that I've got with California is that you
I
so
think
much as
so,
sneeze.
Taipan.
If you sneeze in the
Sorry.
state of California, you get a ticket.
Oh, really? Wait a minute. So you'll get a ticket for sneezing in California, but these fuckers can go around and harass government employees and police officers and nothing happens.
No, I'm just saying the California DOT will write you up for just about anything they can think of. They are that ridiculous. They are that ridiculous. Is that they will find some reason to write you up, give you a ticket. At some point, even in Illinois and New Jersey, for example, you cannot idle your truck at all. You have to have an APU on there because of the zero emissions rule. Yeah, and those APUs are nothing but trouble.
Timmy Don, we can cuss here. It's okay. This is a yes cussing channel. I am totally fine with cussing.
Okay, what was that last part you mentioned?
Fuck it.
Me or her?
Well, I'm just saying, to me, the diesel exhaust fluid is just ridiculous, and we've actually do not go into California. We do not go into New York City. We do not go into New Jersey. We do not go into Chicago. As far as I'm concerned, let those people do what they want. We're not going to have it, and I'm not putting my drivers at risk for stupid policies. I don't care how much the brake's paying. Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying I'm just saying it's the states that we just don't go to, is that they're just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. By any chance, are you looking to hire any new drivers that are willing to work within the, I'll say, for example, Texas?
We don't go there.
Hold on, I have to sing.
I saw your song, Wrangler.
We don't really go to Texas that much.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let me get to Okay,
go.
Trow your vessel roughly up the stream. Methyl, Coke is but a dream. Coke costs too much, the Jeremetha song. And his wife Samantha.
It's funny, Radical was just singing something about some soft sit on his channel recently. It was hilarious.
Okay, I'm still waiting to find out what Jeremetha said about me. Like, nobody's told me. What did he say about me? I'm interested.
No, and apparently multiple times.
Yeah. So what do you say?
I don't know.
I'm waiting to find out.
I know. Can somebody in chat share that with us if they know?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Same
LPS,
here.
Are your parents Army? Mine were in like, yeah, they only know how to speak cuss words.
But yeah, I was gonna say in reply to me, yeah, I used to live in California as well, and oh jeez, let me tell you, driving in California, San Francisco especially, I was trying to make a delivery for insulation in fucking San Bruno, California.
Hey, Cletus.
And
I'm just welcoming people while you guys chat about methane and diesel and all that.
Yeah. I don't know
sorry.
I have no clue what's going on.
No, I'm with you.
But yeah.
And then Megan keeps talking about a bunny rabbit. Nobody will tell me what Meth Head said about me. So I'm lost.
Angel says his dad was a former Air Force.
Oh, nice. My dad was in Desert Storm. He was Army tank commander.
Oh, there you go.
24 years.
Wow. Okay. Career.
It was a career for him. He retired as an E8. He didn't want to go any higher than that. I think the last 2 years he was a tank instructor. He gave the classes on how to be a tanker.
Okay.
He was happy doing that.
All right.
My old man was a 12 Bravo combat engineer. He is sapper qualified, sniper qualified.
Oh, nice.
But yet, what I find hilarious is that he never went airborne or air assault. And according to him, the idea of going airborne, and this is what he said. He said, and I quote, "There's no reason to jump out of a perfectly good airplane with nothing wrong with it." His words.
I agree.
Oh. I forgot I can't laugh.
But no, I mean he saw no reason to go airborne.
Oh, by the way, Indiana said that he's being discharged from the hospital.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah.
Indiana, I was discharged as well with an appointment for an MRI tomorrow and pay meds for the night.
Jared says go to their last live and go to the 11-minute 30-second, Reaper, if you want to hear what he said about you, I guess.
Oh, this ought to be good. This ought to be good.
Yeah. Last live, 11 minutes, 30 seconds. We'll find out what he's talking about when he's talking about you.
Wonder how much meth he smoked.
So me, I am not trying. I'm not sure. My stream is just fine. Maybe it might be buffering for you. I have no idea. Shoot, what was I? Oh, right. Driving through San Francisco with a 53-foot spread axle trailer. When I was trying to get back onto the highway, yeah, the roadway system, to put it lightly, was only designed for 20th century vehicles. And I'm not talking 1990s. No, I'm talking like 1920s, 1930s. Jeez, it is just...
A lot of cities are not truck friendly. A lot of them are not, especially in California, New York, New Jersey. They're not truck friendly. They're just so god-awful.
Spread Eagle
I am
eBay
capable of
$2, Reaper.
right spaces, but jeez. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say $2 from Spread Eagle eBagger. That's the second time tonight, Reaper. They did that earlier. You were with your doctor.
I just done said you was just a big old troll, mama.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Glad you could read that.
Forgive me. I lost half my brain cells. I need to sue.
So that's why you could read that. Okay.
Yeah,
I was struggling with that.
You'd have to lose. Yeah, you'd have to lose brain cells to read that, and I don't want any of y'all to lose brain cells.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
I'll be the sacrificial lamb just this once, but I ain't going back again.
Now, if Uncle Artie was up here, he could read it because he's lost a lot of brain cells.
Listening to frauders, I'm surprised I haven't lost a lot of brain cells.
I think what's funniest for me is that I'm autistic, and I kind of grew out of my autism, which was a big, shocking surprise to my family.
Does that happen? I didn't know that was something that happened.
Oh, what I said, or with what the chat is saying?
No, what you're saying about growing out of it. I didn't know that was. I don't know that much about it, to be honest with you. So.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah. With me, this is just my particular case. I grew out of my autism.
Okay.
I had the usual stuff like sensory overload. I couldn't speak until I was like 9 or 11 years old.
Oh, really?
Not saying it as a joke. Literally, like
no, I believe you.
I did not speak until I was either 9 or 10 or 11 years old.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Well, Thank you.
I deal with an autistic student who still has speech problems.
Are you going in?
Is that the problem with Ass Elmo? Maybe he's autistic, or maybe he's just an idiot.
No. Here's the thing. I'm not saying this is an actual superpower, but from my best observation, I tend to tell when people's autistic, and I ask them, "Hey, are you? I have a feeling you have autism. Is that correct?" And they're like, "Oh shit, how'd you know?" I'm like, "Well, I'm autistic myself," and they're like, "No way, you're autistic?" I mean, yeah. Like,
my
shit,
son's autistic.
That's awesome. But yeah, I can definitely tell just by looking at Ass Elmo. It's, as his name implies, he's an asshole Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's not disparage autistic people.
That's my bad for bringing it up.
Was Willie West Boys Tickle Me Elmo.
I'm pretty
dear.
sure those two were a couple at one point.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
They tickled each other a lot. They tickled each other's buttons.
I'm pretty sure
Buttons.
Caesar Universal might have been there as well, but I don't even want to think about that.
Ew.
I would
Oh,
rather
God.
get bashed by Pee Wee Herman than
Is this
listen
in
to
here?
Ask
Fred Eagle E-Beggar, thank you for the $2 super chat. Just
That's the
because
third
you
time.
said no again is sin, you never untro.
I need this one too.
That is hard to read like that.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it
I'm
is.
getting
I
good
read
at
it
it.
once.
I'm
Which I
getting
hear
better
you.
at it, so.
You're
The
getting
stream
really
is
I read it
peaceful,
once.
no yelling and screaming. Like, oh, well, when we get a auditor up here in the panel, that's when it kicks off. Because they are so stupid. Oh my God.
Gotta
Kim
love
and
them.
Lindy, y'all don't say that name 3 times now. We don't get him in here.
Stop
I know.
saying
for
his
today.
name.
I know two of them that'll never show up for our debate, and that's Sean Reyes and that's Anselmo. They will never show up for debate. They get
Chili will never show up for a debate.
Oh,
Okay,
silly
3.
devil.
I
No,
have
but I
been
can call
saying it for months.
troll the shit
Actually-
out of him.
Why don't we call him Chill Dildo, as somebody said last night?
That's not Photoshop burning bridges. That is not Photoshopped.
No, but somebody last night on a live stream, I think it was Wranglers, called him Chill Dildo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that seems appropriate.
I was gonna say Chili
How long do we have in
DeCuxtro,
here?
but you know.
Who's that to the right of me?
Huh? That would be William Stryker.
That'd be me.
No, who's between me and you?
That would be me.
Huh?
You got Blackheart.
Okay.
Ow, ow.
Blackheart's up here too.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be me,
Okay, that's who it
Blackheart
was.
Knight. I just
Okay.
haven't
The
adjusted
name
my
was, so I wasn't
profile
sure.
pic.
You know what, Blackheart Knight? I
Yeah.
know your house burnt down and everything. I'm just
Man,
so
you
damn
just
glad
said
that you
real
are
fast.
not
I mean,
hurt.
Real fast.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well, yeah, nobody got hurt in that,
Yeah.
Hey,
thankfully.
Well, that's all
Thankfully.
matters.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Costa,
Sorry about you.
let me
Sorry
have that
about your
flashlight. I
tech.
gotta try to get the water heater.
Oh,
Alright.
God, Spread Evil. Or Spread Eagle. I'm calling you Spread Evil now. You keep making me read that Jeremetha language.
Yeah.
Mandy's not up here now.
Mandy's
This is
down.
me, as in, I'm me,
Mhm.
not you.
Rudy Chavez.
Mhm.
I don't think it's fair to say that Chili has tits. He's got more or less.
She's
like,
Leland.
Oh, wow.
I
Leland
don't
said
know.
Leland's house burned down twice.
Oh shit!
You know, I
That's
have
not
never
good.
had a house that burned down. Thankfully, knock on
Miss
wood.
Mandy is not up here.
Yeah.
No, she's not up here right now.
That's why she really needs to turn it up.
Mandy, yeah, she needs to really turn that
Really
mic up.
turn it up.
See if I can turn
As
it up.
many
without it
enemies as
echoing.
we have, we should ever wish bad things against others. No, and I totally agree with you, LPS. But you know, at the same time, they've got their people and them doxing us and our children's names and where they go to school and our addresses, phone numbers, birthdays. I've gotten several emails threatening to rape me and my daughter. Thankfully, nobody has gone after my 17-year-old autistic son. They better not. But
This is why the Second Amendment exists.
correct.
Yeah.
This is why we have what we have, and that's the thing. I would tell people, you know, when it comes to these idiots, carry a gun with you everywhere you go.
I just take my hatchet.
You don't have
You
a
know-
pistol?
We went over this the other day for like 4 hours. I do not own a pew pew
Why?
Hey,
I own a pew.
because I like my
gotta restart
hatchet.
my computer. I'll be back later.
I agree,
I
LPS.
think
Okay,
it has
sweetie.
something to do with state law, but I'm not sure.
Are you talking about
I
carrying a
know-
gun in the truck?
Up church copyright struck meth boy.
Oh,
Are they live?
Burn!
wait, time out.
Ow.
I need context here. Who's Upchurch? Is he a frauditor or is he
No,
one
he's
of
one
us?
of us.
No.
He's one of us.
Oh,
Are they live right now?
That was worth the painful laughing.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, LPS. Yeah, we don't sit here and like they've wished us death. As a matter of fact, there's this one idiot named Chili who wished bone cancer on our children, all of our children, and we have never ever said anything like we want to see them get killed or maimed or anything like that. We've said we want to see them get tased by the police. I think that's as far as we've ever gone.
For most of us.
He's
At least on my stream. I agree, LPS. God help this country.
He's got a live stream coming up at 7 p.m.
Yeah, Chili. Oh, sorry.
And he says the trolls reported a live stream. It wasn't the music. $20 says it was NNP.
If he was playing Upchurch, it was probably that. And it wouldn't be Upchurch himself who did it. It's because he has a record contract and it's copyright music and YouTube does that automatically.
And since that has been brought up, I actually talked to a lot of people lately, particularly public library, unemployment office, and as well as the post office and several buildings. I told them, you want to fight these people? Play copyrighted music. That'll get it. They will.
That's what I told people as well. Chili's blood does here, yay!
Or Hezekiah has mentioned before too. Bring up a nude picture on your phone and flash that in front of their camera. They'll shut them down.
Go. Yeah, LPS. If you watch my videos, you'll learn a lot about Chili. I go after him pretty much more than anybody else because he is dangerous, and eventually somebody's going to get killed because of him. I was on. I don't know if everybody knows this, but I was on BSBT's live stream last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was good too.
Freaking Media, New York Tyrant Hunter. Yeah, and who else was up there? I was the only anti-frauditor up there.
Okay.
And Broken System, Broken Trust wouldn't shut his mouth. I'd keep telling him to shut the F up because he wouldn't shut up like a child. Like me and freaking Media literally were trying to have an adult conversation. And Wolvie, he was up there too. Between me, freaking Media and Wolvie, we were having an adult conversation. And there's BSBT chiming in like a child every time, making sense about nothing. So I had to keep telling him to shut the F up. But then by the end of it, he kind of calmed down a little bit. And I was like, thankfully.
Frickin' Media actually acted like an adult. There's a shock.
It was what's the word I'm looking for? Refreshing. We all had, and it was like they were all against me at first. Like I think they just wanted to like murder me or something. But when I shared with them that I was assaulted by that sheriff's deputy 3.5 weeks ago, they wanted to hear the story. It was almost like, okay, well, she shares something that we have in common. Let's calm down and talk to her. And that's when everything kind of calmed down. It was a good conversation. I'm not jumping over. I'm not a traitor to you guys or anything. But it was refreshing to have a full-on conversation like adults for once with the frauditing community.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't no hollering or anything or accusing
and they hate Chili.
This and that. It was pretty cool.
It was. It really was.
Until
oh God.
Upstate decided to start begging.
Upstate comes in. You ready for this? Upstate comes in. Okay, and I guess he's backstage, but BSBT wasn't letting him on the panel. I screenshot this shit. He was backstage chatting to BSBT, begging him to let him be a moderator.
Really?
He was wanting to block me so bad.
He wanted to ban me.
And they wouldn't
yeah, he wanted to ban me.
That guy Upstate, if I may chime in on that, there is no helping that guy. He will take no advice. He's a joke.
Here's the thing.
He really is.
We just had a conversation with him over on Wes's live stream. And if you can cut out the whole auditing bullshit, taking video of people and pissing off people at bars, he's not that bad of a person. If he just focuses on his reptiles He's very, very educational when it comes to reptiles. He talks calmer, but as soon as you stop talking about reptiles, then it becomes a shit show again.
Yeah.
But if you can keep him on track with reptiles only, it's not that bad of a conversation. However,
as
he
far
can't
as
stay on
him,
topic for long.
no, I agree, and I'm sorry, but when you rile up a whole damn town, you're gonna have enemies everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, and I'm gonna point this out. I mean, picking a fight at a damn bar. People are inebriated. They're not gonna make the best
Exactly.
decisions. So I mean, you're just asking for trouble. That's all it is. You're just asking for trouble. I mean, I'm sure he's an articulate guy, but I've seen his social blade. $16 a month for this crap that he's doing. Come on.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's only doing.
I
He
know.
only makes six. That doesn't even buy a meal at Taco Bell, for crying out loud. And he's got kids to support. I mean,
No,
Nicely
he
done.
uses his
claims
sticker business for that.
He said he sells his stickers for $1 a piece, and he has sold 70,000 in 3 years.
I don't buy that.
I don't believe
And the
that.
stickers, I mean, it's like
I
little
get it.
kid stickers.
But then next, he said he sells a lot of them at 10 cents a piece too. So it was like further he spoke, the more we got out of him.
I honestly don't see him just grasping the hint that maybe, just maybe, what he's doing by antagonizing people at that bar is just a bad idea.
I'll be
He just doesn't get it.
Oh, no, I mean, there
I
is
know
no
that he
hope for
doesn't
that.
get it.
I mean,
He
even
needs to
that
stay away
crowd
from the
with
audience.
me.
Yeah, oh my God, he couldn't
Today-
just say I'm sorry. That's all she was
Today,
asking for.
Wes wanted to know about the comments, and as soon as I went to the comments, he wanted to drop down. But I read
Yes.
one of the comments, and he said, "Well, that could have been meant several
We
different
go
ways."
to the park or a birthday party.
I said,
When
"Well,
you're
okay, so
talking
well, then
about
tell
a
me how you meant
threesome,
it."
when you're talking about joining him and his wife, that's not about a picnic or a birthday party.
No.
Not
No.
after you're sitting there doing mwah, mwah.
And he
Yeah.
never would tell, because I told him, I said, if you want it dropped, then tell me how you meant it if you did not mean it sexually.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't. So
Who said this?
that was upstate.
That's not surprising coming from him. I really don't think
And-
he has a lot of intelligence.
He does
Oh, I
not
don't think
sound
he
like
does.
a.
No.
No, he's not very articulate.
No, he's not. But the only person who was articulate on that panel that time we were on Wes's live stream is Wes. But honestly, I think that he's actually in the right community, because it just sounds to me like he just would have gone down a dark rabbit hole and there probably would have been no coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
I mean, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. He learned from it and he walked the other direction. And that's why I've been so vocal in my support for him. And yes, when he was a frauder, I was staunchly critical of him, just like Wrangler was. I really was.
Hey, I put something in the private chat from Wrangler. Do not read it out loud.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool. I was going to ask
okay,
LPS, wait, can you really drop off? I dropped out in the 9th grade. Yes, you can drop out in the 8th grade as long as your parents sign off.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I left the 9th grade, my mom had to sign me out because technically, even though I was 16, I wasn't old enough to sign myself out of school. However, the difference between me and upstate is I went and got my GED and went to college.
Where I was, I couldn't drop out of high school or junior high school. I couldn't. The reason I say that is because I was in Central America and my father was based down in the Republic of Panama. I couldn't drop out or nothing. I didn't want to drop out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad dropped out at 12 because my grandpa, he ran a bakery up in Washington State, which is where I was actually born. And it's like the mixer caught hold of his wedding band and ripped his finger off.
Oh!
So, yeah, my grandpa had no ring finger on his left hand. So my dad had to drop out and go work for the family while my grandpa couldn't. And he just stayed out, because after so long, he became the breadwinner. And then at 16, he lied on his application and joined the Army. He lied about his age. And he joined the Army.
When I turned 18 and joined the Army, and my father gave me two options: one, get out, or two, get the hell out.
Well, Dad was trying to go to Vietnam, but they wouldn't allow him because he didn't have a brother. And then, literally, I think it was 6 years later, my Uncle Kelly, his brother, was born, and it was right at the end of the Vietnam War. My dad was pissed.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremiah's late again. I wonder if he's having trouble starting his live stream.
He kind of rage quit from the Army for a little while, and then he went back in because he started out as a cook, and when he went back in, that's when he became a tank taker, and then worked his way up to tank commander.
Tragically, I'm medically discharged. That's what sucks. Ugh.
Whoa, wait,
Reaper, your mic is a little staticky. I don't know if there's anything you can do about it, but I'm just letting you know.
Let me unplug back. Wait a minute, what do you mean companies frown on GEDs now?
What?
Really?
Who said that?
I've never heard of companies frowning on GEDs.
No, I've never heard that either.
I'm also sitting outside in my car next to my son's AC unit, so
okay,
that could be a sound also.
It's like whenever you talk, it's staticky.
Oh, still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm using my Sony headphones. It shouldn't be happening. Yeah, I tried to join the Marines.
You're loud enough, and we can hear you fine. It's just a little static. You talk.
How am I coming in?
You're coming in
sound fine.
Beautifully. Everybody sounds good. Yeah, my dad can get 100% disability and they think it was due to all those pills that they gave them in Desert Storm to ward off whatever gases were thrown at them. So many men came back from Desert Storm and years later came up with brain tumors. And my dad was one of them.
I had an uncle who was in Vietnam. He come back with Agent Orange.
Oh my God. Yeah. You know how they found my dad's tumor?
How?
He was out training and the turret got stuck. So he had to go down and he was messing with the turret to, unstick it. And right as it unstuck, they shot it off. And he got crushed in between the wall and the tank's turret.
Ouch.
Broke all of his ribs, punctured his left lung. His collarbone was pretty much shattered. He was in bad shape, but when they did a full body scan, that's when they found the tumor.
That's not good.
So if that hadn't happened, they would have never known. He went to Walter Reed, and they went to go do surgery, and when they opened him up to remove it, they noticed it was up against the main artery. So he's had this tumor since then. And he's 63. And
sounds like he went through a lot worse than me.
This was 1994.
And I went into the Army in 95.
Alive. Oh, wow. See, I tried to join the Marines in 95. And that's when they found that. Or no, 96. Because that's when they found the fracture in my spine and it maps and I got booted. I cried. My dad was so happy. He's like, "No daughter of mine's gonna be a jarhead." And I'm like, I am.
It took 2 years for them to find the 2 fractures in my spine.
Ouch.
I kept going back to the doctor for the back pain and
yeah, what is wrong with these doctors?
This degenerative disease, and I was like, no, that's not what it is. Because I was in a car wreck.
That's how I got mine.
They flew me in a helicopter to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
And at the time, there was so much swelling. So, it's no surprise that they missed it.
That's why they didn't catch it. Yep.
And then I kept going back to the doctor, and they done x-rays, and they kept missing it. And I was actually in a different accident with my best friend at the time, and she rear-ended. Oh, no, we got rear-ended. And they took me to the hospital and did an MRI, and that's when they found it.
Kimberly
Wow.
Harrison said Walter Reed was a nightmare in '96. So many lawsuits. I think
Yeah.
they're still facing a lot of lawsuits to
There's
this very
this.
day.
My
Hey,
mom
Rita, you
is
got
a
private
retired
chat.
VA RN. Okay, I'm going to look. She's a retired VA RN. That woman can tell you there are more lawsuits against the VA than anything else in this country.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it okay
Megan.
to drop it?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Megan, I'm
Um,
going to drop the link for you if you want to come up.
my mom started out in the Air Force. That's how she met Dad. They were both stationed in Monterey, California on the Air Force Army base. She was a Russian interpreter because we're Russian on my mom's side. So she spoke Russian. And then when she got out of the Air Force, she became an RN and worked at the VA for down there 25 years.
Do you speak Russian?
I did. I haven't spoken since I was 14 after my babushka died. Once she passed away, never used it again.
Let me ask
I
you
can still
this.
say some things like, I love you and stuff like that.
Let me ask you
Da.
this.
Da.
Typo Manaya Shminya?
Yet.
You don't
I don't
you don't know what I said.
No. Are you speaking
I s-
old or new Russian?
I just asked you, do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
'Cause
what I said.
they've changed it up a bit in the last 20 years. The dialect.
Well, I admit I learned the language secondary while still in the military because I wanted to try out. Eventually, at some point in the military, I wanted to try out for SF and try to learn at least 2 languages. So, seeing as how I'm medically discharged and I only did 4 years, that's not going to happen. So,
Right.
a lot of guys I knew back then spoke at least 2 languages.
Well,
I
that's
speak
something
2
for you.
languages.
Let's
I
see if we can
speak
get this one.
redneck
Oh my
and a little bit
God.
of English. Hey, Megan, how are you?
Buonasera.
I'm good, guys. How are you doing?
Pretty
Hey,
good.
Megan.
Hi. I didn't mean to talk over you.
It's Romanian.
I didn't speak any Romanian. Sorry.
Okay. I said, I figured you might get some of it since you know some Russian. I said, good evening. How are you doing?
Oh.
I lived in Romania for over a year.
That must have been interesting.
I just speak redneck and a little bit of English.
Oh my God. I taught
Can I ask-
English and English grammar.
Nobody
over
could
there.
have a more southern accent than you.
Oh, I know it, right?
What year did you live in Romania?
1990, the end of 1993 till around March of 95.
The post-Ceausescu era.
Oh yeah, because Ceausescu was killed in '89. That's when communists ended. Do you
Yeah,
know that when you? Sorry, Megan, I did not mean to ignore you by saying hi to you coming up. When you walk
No worries.
around Bucharest, you can still in the buildings. You can still see all the bullet holes from when they had their uprising in 1989, December.
It was
December
1989.
31st. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1989. That was New Year's, and if I remember that vividly, because we were still in D.C. prior to, because we were getting ready to transition to Central America, and it's one thing that people don't realize is that throughout history, there's only one way a revolution can succeed. It's which direction the military sways.
And the military was against Ceausescu. They stuck up for the Romanian people.
When they shot him, I was like, "Yep, he's done."
Yeah, and his wife. He got his wife too.
Well, Scotto, I guess that does make sense. So I will speak 3 languages then. And I should have been more specific, like Pat. English, Alabama, and in tongues.
Well, my husband's forcing me to learn Spanish.
Oh God!
I don't have anybody to teach me Spanish.
Ay, Dios
and
mío.
he won't teach me because I get angry.
I only knew a few words in Spanish when I was in Central America. I would say to girls my age, "Tu casa" or "mi casa."
Oh my God!
Okay.
I at least know that.
What? Oh, come on!
I love it.
I was a teenager back in those days.
Oh yeah.
When I was a teenager, I was a skirt chaser, bigger than anything. But what man was not? Okay.
I know. Do
What
all of
man
you
was
guys
not?
know who Megan is?
No.
No.
I
Okay,
do now.
Megan was like a co-host for Dr. Dave back about a year ago.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
met
that
her
fallout.
because our first time on his stream together was together. Like we both went up there for the first time with him,
That fallout.
and she didn't know until the other day that I'm Ghost Girl.
You're
Yeah.
what?
Ghost Girl is my original YouTube name.
Oh. Yeah, that whole fallout with him. Oh, I don't know
Oh,
what to say about him.
After
He really went south quick. Or
Yeah,
just
he
showed his
did.
true colors, really. That's all it was.
Well, to
hey,
me, when he
dickbag.
started having conversations with Frickin' and a couple of others, I'm like, that's it, done.
Vegas Valley. It was like he was jumping ship. Like, what exactly was he doing, Megan?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Dave? I certainly don't know. But I mean, I was Vegas Valley's co-host for a while.
Yeah, that was at a spike,
That's
wasn't it?
that's a whole nother story about that. So, but yeah, it's even though Dave and Vegas Valley are friends now, and I'm still like, nope, don't care if you're friends, don't like the dude.
I would
Yeah.
never befriend that dude. He is a domestic terrorist. I would never befriend him.
Which one,
Never.
Vegas Valley or Dave?
Vegas Valley.
Vegas Valley.
See, I don't know enough about him. I've never
I don't either.
dove into his rabbit hole.
I've only seen him a few times. He seems like a real asshole, though.
He is.
From
He
what I've
actually
seen,
threatened. He threatened to blow up Fox News, from what I heard.
Oh wow.
And there was also
That's
a
right.
4-hour standoff with him in Vegas. And I'm asking myself, how the hell did he get probation from the
Yeah.
feds? Because
How does that
I
happen?
think he gave up somebody, is what I think.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I can
Yep.
understand blowing up Fox News, though.
Well, yeah, me too, but still.
And then he
Any of
threatened to
them,
kill a
really.
couple of judges or something. I think he threatened to
Yes.
kill a couple of judges.
But so
That's
has
what
Billy,
we
and
were
he's
saying,
gotten away with it.
A judge
Yeah,
and his
and I mean,
family.
and he
Aw,
says
bye,
that the
Rudy.
news stories don't really have it, like they don't have it right, and they embellished and such. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Who knows?
Hey, Megan,
Wait.
you got something on the screen for you. Megan is the co-host with the mostest. I like that.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
The co-host
Whenever I
with the
heard-
mostest. Thank you.
LPS, you said you were 15. How do you remember when chocolate bars were 98 cents?
Yeah, right.
I remember when chocolate bars were 98 cents.
I think
I'm
I was like a
157
teenager,
years old at this point. I remember
and
when
I'm
they were 5 cents.
47.
Well, I mean, the Dollar Tree didn't just go up to $1.25 until recently, so it could have
I
been.
know, that's ridiculous. They're
When I
no
was in
longer the
Central
Dollar
America-
Tree.
I mean,
When I went
it's
to
not
Central
the Dollar
America- go ahead.
Tree if it's $1.25.
It's
No,
the
it's not.
$1.25 tree.
Yeah. Whenever
When I was in
first
Central
started
America.
going
Go ahead.
into these
Oh.
live streams,
Mhm.
I went by me, just lowercase me, and every
Right.
single time I go in there, hey Megan,
We all
and-
thought she
and I
was
would
you.
ignore people because I didn't know they were talking to me.
Uh-huh. We were
And
getting mad, too. I'm like, oh, so you are mad at me. All right, Megan.
and
That's
finally
how I
had
met her.
No
somebody-
wonder y'all were so mad at me.
I was like, who is Megan? I'm not Megan.
That's how her and I met.
Yeah.
But back to what we were saying, I remember in Central America when they were about 50 cents. Yes, they were 50
well,
cents.
yeah.
That's Central America, though. And by the way, it was a tax-free military post down in Panama. So, but when we went out into the economy, what most
It was
people
more
don't know is,
expensive.
yeah, we actually could buy cigarettes and beer. And that got me into some trouble with my dad. And, well,
Oh,
he
of
kind of
course.
beat the hell out of me for it. He beat the hell out of me for it.
Well, in Romania, a pack of Marlboro cigarettes was 85 cents USD.
Now, was that for a pack of 20?
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. You could also buy them by the singles, like just a cigarette for I think it was 4 cents USD.
They had those in Panama. They actually still had the old, like the old 4-pack, the little ones, Marlboro, Winston, from the 1960s. They still had those in Central America.
Right.
And now they're collector's items because they're not made anymore.
Well, I had a 2-bedroom apartment, fully furnished. beautiful balcony and everything. It was a big, spacious apartment. I paid 175 USD a month,
Nice.
and my utilities combined were never over $50.
Wow.
We lived like
How?
Kardashians. I worked with an American company, so I got American wages. Where a normal Romanian salary still today is $200 a month. That's USD. I was making
Jesus.
over $1,000 a month USD.
Oh, you could live comfortably there.
Yeah, that's why I
Live
was
like a
so
queen.
upset when I came back here. I was like, welcome back to the poor life, back to the
Yeah.
States.
When I came back to the States from overseas, from Panama and Bosnia, I literally was. It took me a minute to readapt to everything. I'm so used to people speaking foreign languages. I'm not used to hearing English.
I
So
know,
that was
right? You get used to
that.
it.
Yes, you do. You do get used to it. And the other thing that I remember the most coming back from overseas, especially from Bosnia, when we touched down in Ramstein, Germany, the first thing I wanted was a T-bone steak, some eggs, and a cold beer. Because I just got tired of eating
Wow.
MREs all the time. Yeah, we ate MREs all the time. I was hungry. And
I
those
love
MREs
MREs.
back then, well, the ones back then were not as good as they are now. The ones back then
What,
were,
in the
some of them
80s
were just,
and 90s were good,
depends on
in
which
my
one you got.
opinion.
Like the tuna and
Yeah.
noodles was the worst.
Yeah, that one was gross.
Yeah, I got sick over that one.
Yeah.
That, oh my God, I don't miss that one.
Oh man, this chat. One of what's his name's mods. So we have
Megan, you're
enough
right.
hate in this world. Give me one challenge. Be nice. Give you one challenge. Be nice to somebody.
Huh?
These mods in Jeremiah's chat.
I was nice to somebody today, my nurse.
I was nice to somebody today too, my
Why are you
wife.
mad at her?
Oh, I wasn't mad at the nurse. I was just being nice to her, so therefore I was
Oh,
nice to
nice.
somebody.
Oh.
Yeah. What? No. Well, I wasn't too happy when she screwed up with my IV because I told her you cannot put an IV in my arms. You can only put them in my hands. And she wouldn't listen. Well, no, I'll try. I was like, you're going to roll the vein and you're going to blow it. And she didn't listen. She blew the one on my left arm, and then she kept rolling the one on my right arm until I finally said, please do it in my hand. Got it in my hand the first try. Why don't they listen?
I have terrible veins. Anytime I go to the hospital and need an IV or anything, they end up sticking me like 6 or 7 times before they ever get it, and finally end up having to use a infant needle.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina Slay.
Is Meth Boy streaming yet?
No.
Did he ever show up?
No.
He's probably
Hey,
hitting the
Predator
pipe.
Watcher. Probably. He's got to get nice and high before he goes live. Because he needs money.
I can't understand why people want to do stuff like that.
I don't either.
Why was he blocked earlier?
I'm still blocked,
channel?
obviously. Huh?
Oh, he definitely blocked me.
No. I thought somebody said that he couldn't get in. He was locked out of his channel or something.
Blackheart Knight. Blackheart Knight
is locked out
at the moment because he had a house fire.
What's that got to do with being locked out of the channel?
Yeah, he's never gotten on his account on his cell phone.
No, he was locked out of his account because he had a house fire. Remember, Blackheart Knight. She was asking who was the one that got locked out of the account.
I thought he said Jeremiah was locked out.
No,
I thought so too.
No, that was he was locked out because of the house fire. Thankfully, his phone and his hard drive are safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't everything online? Can't you just log in somewhere else?
Yeah, but
you could.
Even like with me, if I try and log into Google and I don't have my phone or my phone is dead, and it's gonna send you that pop up that says, "Is this really me?" If you don't have a way to press it, and they won't let you in it.
Yeah, and you can't undo that
right.
feature. And Google's such a pain about getting back into your account.
Oh,
And that's how you log into YouTube.
I was thinking he meant which I couldn't remember who said it, but I was thinking he
Oh
meant
my God,
Jeremiah was
Aquanet.
locked out.
Yes.
Then I feel bad for cheering.
I played in a lot of hair bands in the 80s. I used a lot of Aquanet.
I did too. You
Listen
know
to a
it's
lot of hair
our
bands.
fault. It is our fault from the 80s that we have no ozone layer left right now because we use so much
I know.
Aquanet.
Well, hey.
He also made crack popular in the 80s.
That's true. That's true. Wow,
That's
we
true.
screwed up this whole planet in the 80s. Thank you for
No,
the
no,
$2
no, no.
super chat.
Our parents did that way before we got here.
True.
Can I throw something in there?
Hold on.
I
Thank
could throw out
you, Fred Eagle, for the $2 super chat. Which the best for Indiana Friday or Watchmen? Yes. Okay.
I think the Russians also messed up the ozone, especially with Chernobyl. Just saying.
Oh God, yes.
Possibly the bomb we dropped too. You know, I mean that.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not disputing that. Not disputing that.
Was, yeah. He's still locked out. That's what's wrong.
Good night, Pokey and LPS
Good night,
Angel
Pokey.
Eyes.
Love you.
Okay,
What
Angel
does the
Eyes.
LPS stand for?
Thank you for coming in, Angel Eyes. Come back.
Yeah, please come back. Subscribe to my channel. Come back on. And next time, whenever you can get on live stream, you're more than welcome to come up. It was nice meeting you.
Is there somebody waiting backstage?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh. Because if
no.
Angel Eyes was going to chime in, I was going to step out.
Oh,
No,
she
Angel Eyes
couldn't
gotta
come
go.
on. Her parents, something about her parents are strict, and she wasn't able to get on the live stream and talk out loud.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was cool.
I do mean Cindy Crawford. I do mean Cindy.
There's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Amazing.
Right?
She still looks amazing. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Her movie
her,
Fair
Michelle
Game was not good.
Spicer, I don't know what their secret is, but I'm thinking it has something to do with selling
It's
their
called-
souls or something.
It's called plastic surgery.
I'm not gonna lie.
They look so natural, though. You know, like they don't have that overly surgical face,
Yeah.
and so
See,
it's very.
Jeremiah was locked out of his account.
Oh,
Really?
it was Jeremiah.
I thought that's what they said.
Hey, me, if I send you
Gaslighters.
something, will you show it?
What
If
are
I
we
send you
showing?
2 photos?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Can they be posted in the? Are you sending it to my where are you sending it?
Messenger.
Okay, yeah, I'll be able to pull it up right here.
All right. I'm just saying that in my opinion, I look better at 47 than I did at 17. And I'm about to prove it.
I wish I was 17 again so I could make a few mistakes right.
Me too. Like
Nah.
not telling Robbie I didn't love him and then wasting 26 years trying to find him. And then now I've got him back, but that's a wasted 26 years that I could have been with him instead of the ex-husband.
Yeah, but you're really opening Pandora's box when you start to do the like. If I change this, because then you wouldn't be you.
That's a good point.
You'd
I
be
would have
like
been happy.
all the things you did has led you to the path of the person that you are now, and like, who
I
knows what
know.
you could have become, better or worse.
He was like, but you wouldn't have Josh, your son. I was like, we would have had Josh. His name would have been Jose.
Why Jose? Why Jose? I gotta ask. Okay, why'd it go quiet?
That's my fault. When I go into Google, it temporarily shuts me because my husband's Mexican.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a jackass now.
We joke about that all the time.
If
I feel like a jackass now. I feel like a jackass.
if you had gotten pregnant after you found out about Chili, would you have still named him Jose?
Ah, there you
No.
go. That would change
Absolutely
everything.
no.
Yeah, that would change everything.
Oh yeah.
Does he even have children?
No.
I've heard that he has a daughter, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Oh, God help us if he has kids. I'm sorry, but
I would think no, but I don't know for sure.
Honestly, I don't think he needs to be reproducing. Just saying.
I didn't
Oh,
think
God, no.
mattresses could reproduce.
What?
I said I didn't think mattresses could reproduce.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Got a hole in his
Ouch!
mattress.
Ouch! That's brutal. That's brutal.
But accurate.
Right.
It is accurate. You're right. It is accurate. You're right. But I gotta actually go because my ride's actually here, and I'm gonna go back to the house. So I don't know what I'm gonna be walking into when the wife sees me. But yeah, she's mad at me, and she's right. I need to tone it down. She's right. I need to tone it down because no more parties.
Cards. Stop playing poker.
Stop playing poker. No more drinking. No more wild parties at the weekend. I got it. Okay.
There you go.
So I'm just gonna focus on her because, well, I'm married to her. She's not married to my entire company, even though she works for me. So,
yeah.
So
I think you're making the right move there.
Well, I'm gonna worship the ground she walks on, like I should.
There you go.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
You too.
Take it easy.
All right. Bye.
Who was that just left? Because I can't see names.
That was William Stryker.
Got it.
Hold on, me. I'm pulling up the other one to send you.
Okay.
I wish that you could have a banner up and still see names.
Yeah, the banner is what kills it.
And the banners are a nice feature.
Luckily, I have my name up there.
Smart.
Okay. So there's one of Robbie and I when I was 17, and then the other picture is my modeling headshot when I was 18.
Oh, okay.
Right before I had my daughter. Or Robbie and our daughter. Oh yeah, I kind of have to let you on, huh? Oh, you haven't popped up yet.
I was saving them. I didn't want my Facebook name to show up on here.
And you guys know what I look like now, so you know.
Mm-hmm. We're all waiting eagerly to see.
You'll get it.
Give me 1 second.
You're fine.
Richard hates you. Talking about.
So you said when you were 18, the 18 one is a modeling headshot, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you did some modeling.
Yeah, I did. I signed on with Wilhelmina Modeling Agency.
Oh, okay.
I added a third picture. It's Robbie and me now. So you'll see the Robbie and me from 1995, and then the Robbie and me from 2 months ago.
Oh, cool.
I agree, Megan. I never thought I was pretty growing up, but I look in the mirror now and I'm happy with what I look at, how I look.
Well, I mean, I'm not even talking about, like visual, but, what
all
you've
around.
become.
Yeah, the person you are.
And the mistakes I've made, I've learned from, hopefully. Only repeated a few of them several times,
Yeah.
but or several of them a few times. I'm not sure. But, all in all, I'm pretty happy with the person I am. So
yeah,
I really don't have regrets.
Okay.
I do. I have
some. I do. Yeah, I have some. Yeah, but what are you going to do?
Maybe I just wouldn't call them regrets. I'd call them. I'll have to come back with that word.
Yeah, come up with a better word for us.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rash.
See if that's the one. Okay.
Oh my God, Dickbag.
I love his name.
I do too. That's why I like just calling him Dickbag. It's so much better than Dickbag Patrol.
Yeah.
Okay, waiting on you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Regerts.
Okay. Oh, look at you.
Oh, lovely. How much hairspray did you go through?
Yeah, I like the
Probably
big hair.
3 cans of Aquanet.
Yes, yes.
My sister was old enough to do like the whole bangs thing. Luckily, by the time I was her age, it had already passed.
Oh, Leland, that's awesome. Yeah, that was my headshot. And that was Robbie and I in 95.
Okay.
Wow.
That's us today.
Yeah, that's a nice picture. You look good.
Thank you.
Just the fact that you guys are still smiling after all those years, that's
Right.
Well,
They're
gives us
smiling
all
more
gives us
now.
all hope.
Yeah, yeah.
We,
I was really
we
like,
just-
I'm smiling
we
more
just
now.
we just got back together a year ago.
How
That's
long
very
were you guys
cool.
apart?
26 years. I couldn't find him. And then in 2013, I found him and I told our daughter, I said, here, look, I found your dad's information. Reach out when you're ready. I wish I'd have known she was going to wait 8 years or I would have done it myself. But she waited 8 years, didn't tell me. And then all of a sudden last year on my birthday, I got a birthday card from him. And because she told him, Mom would love to hear from you. She's never stopped loving you, even though she was married for 13 years. And I didn't even know they were talking. And so she reunited us, and we will be married next month.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
cool.
great story.
Finally.
Yeah, that's a really
That's
cool
really
story.
cool.
I've waited 27 years to marry this man.
Nice.
And it was such a stupid
Congratulations.
reason on why we broke up in 1995. It was so stupid.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, you were
But
young.
we were
That
young.
happens.
Yeah, he was 19 and I was 17. So
Yeah, yeah. You don't know what you want when you're that age.
I
You
get that a lot, Rudy. Susan Hobbins, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. I think it's my first super sticker.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Congratulations
Rudy.
on that.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm happy, finally. This is the first time in my life I'm really, truly happy.
Well, good.
So one of Jeremiah's mods said at journalist this is a great channel to learn about auditing. Jeremiah has some awesome videos.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The True Patriot said that.
That's awesome. Dumbass.
And he's been a mod for a while, so I don't think he's a troll.
I know. I've always loved Megan's cat.
Oh, this one I'm just
Yeah,
cat sitting.
Oh,
You are not
have
going up
another
there.
one,
That's
don't you?
that's a pain. Yeah, I have 2 cats of my own, and this one I've had for just like a month. Well, shit, I guess it's been a couple of months. You can't go on the desk. That's paint and
Liz, you
glitter.
know what? Robbie's been saying that this whole year because I'm always like breaking down and saying, I'm sorry I didn't say I love you, and it ruined everything. And he was like, I didn't know how to love back then.
So it
wasn't our
might have been a
time.
blessing.
He thinks that it wasn't our time then. So by God's grace, he gave us a daughter so that one day when we were ready, we would be able to reconnect then through her.
There you go. Yeah.
So
Very
maybe it
cool.
had to be that way, as painful
had
as it
to
was.
be. Yeah.
Well, that is a
Now
great
it's
story.
furry.
Oh, that's awesome, Leland. Thank you. Yeah, I've just been so happy. That's why I moved to Texas.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
got to get off of here, Reaper. Oh, my company just showed up. They're supposed to be here like 2
Late.
hours ago.
It was fun hanging out with you. I'm me.
You
I'm
too.
sorry. I kind of took your name and
No, it's fine.
totally usurped it.
I mean, I've until
It's not too late for
maybe
you,
7
Arash. You'll
months
find
ago,
somebody.
I've never been in any of the live streams or anything, and so I mean, it ain't no problem. I think I like this one.
Yeah.
There was somebody. Who was it that was up here that started calling me some lady?
I don't remember, but that I wish you'd have kept your name as some lady because that was awesome.
I may change it back, but I got tired of telling everybody that I was me.
Mhm. You're gonna have to just combine the two names for a while in the transition phase.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
me,
why I
and
went
some
with I'm
ladies,
me.
I'm me. Yep,
And I
I'm me,
still
that some
have,
lady.
for a while, I still had people asking if I were you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Sorry.
Well, I'll see y'all later, and it's nice meeting
All
you.
right, I'll text you later.
Have a good
All right.
and a great
Good
week.
night, y'all.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
I want to go and check on Jeremiah's thing. I was in there last night. I was, what was it? Free the People. And he was talking all nice to me, and then Cyrax and his weird ass went in there and threw me under the bus. Reaper's in here, and he ended the live stream. I don't know why he ended it, but it was right after that. I was so upset.
It's never too late, guys. My mom met her husband at age 50, and she's been traveling the world for decades now.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Met him online.
Hey, Kyle.
So don't give up.
Wait, Jeremiah's not there still?
Ah, well.
Probably because he can't get into his account, guys.
Whoa, Indiana Frauditor is back in the hospital. They had to use Narcan. What happened?
Yeah, well, they had him on morphine, and I think he was having breathing problems.
Oh my God. First you're hit by a car, then you have problems with the police at the hospital.
What a
They
fucking
give you
day for
morphine,
you, bro.
and now you're on Narcan. Oh my God.
Wow. Quite a day. Jeez.
Awesome, Kelly.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I would love, I don't know how to do it.
The cartoon me?
Yeah. You know how Dog Detective does her live streams, like the anime, but she's moving around? I want to know how to do that so I can just be on here without just my picture.
Team Skeptic used to do that as the Twinkie man.
I love him.
You gotta have the I forget what they're called. But
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I came across a stream today that was it was a karaoke stream, and she had an anime character, like an anime thing that was moving and singing into the mic, and she had like 500 people watching. And I've noticed that with a couple of these anime characters that it's so weird. It freaks me out. I find it a little unnerving.
Right.
But they get like 500 people watching, and they're not even doing anything.
Yeah.
It's just really weird.
So now all of Jeremeth's heads people are over there talking about all the meds they're on. That's not a surprise.
Really? All right.
Maybe they're announcing it so they can start swapping back and forth for the good ones.
Oh, maybe. Hey, Angel Eyes is back.
Oh, hey, Angel. Oh, Indiana, your wife is still on her way back home from. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Is there anything we can do? Do you need me to call your wife? Have you called her? Like anything. If you need anything, let me know and I'll do it.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I feel bad. That's so horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really had a rough day, man.
Hey, you might want to check out Jeremeth's chat. He's late, but we've got 24 undercover trolls. I can't stream from here. I don't have a laptop. I can't stream his stream. I guess we've got some undercover peeps over there really tearing up that chat.
You can have somebody with a computer do it from theirs, and you could just.
Who wants to stream for me?
Hmm?
Who wants to stream for me?
I'll put it up. What's the channel? Or if anyone has a link, you can drop it in the private chat. Because
okay, well, just put in LDOF, Last Days of Freedom, and his days are definitely numbered.
Last Days of Freedom. That's what it stands for, huh?
Yeah.
Auditors of America.
Yes. So she uses the talk-able anime avatar. What is that? Like an app?
That's what it sounds like.
I don't see
I've
a
never
live
seen that.
stream.
Yeah, he's just late to it, so the chat is going on, like, is completely unhinged right now.
Oh,
Oh, they
I don't
blocked
even
you again, Richard?
schedule. There it is. I found it.
Hey, Richard AT, thank you for coming in, and no problem, man. It's all right. Well, you weren't too gloomy.
I
You're fine.
know. Absolutely,
worry.
Angel. We're glad to have you here. Yeah, Chili's days are numbered as well, because I'm about to, like, shut him down on every
Okay.
social media platform.
Oh, I would love to see that.
All right, let me just close down some things on my computer.
You'd be
Okay.
my new hero if you do that.
It's become my mission. Before he gets somebody killed, I need to get him off of social media.
Okay. I would love to see that. That would be great if you did that. You'd
Yeah.
be famous.
I've got some stuff that's fixing to come out to shut him up, and I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing with my videos. And I've started a TikTok. That one person, Katie, she's gonna help me learn how to use Rumble. So, one way or another.
Leland, you got a point about the cutting off in your own videos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a natural thing that happens. I don't think most people, I mean, some people do it on purpose to be dicks, but most people don't. And it's just, you know,
Right.
It happens. People talk.
Oh,
same
absolutely.
time. We're not about to raise our hands.
No, we can't. And we can't see each other, so we can't see when somebody's about to start talking.
No.
You know, it just.
I try to do my
All right.
best to not talk over people.
Oh, yeah. I try not to. It's a bad habit of mine, though. I am unafraid. I've targeted people that have created hate channels for smaller YouTubers.
Okay.
Oh, so Angel,
you.
you and I need to get together and talk.
Yeah.
My
We like
email.
you, Angel.
Yeah, my email is frauditorreaper@gmail.com. I know a couple people that we could go after for that.
Yeah. Oh, I like her.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I was like, when she said she was 15, I'm like, well, wait, did she know my son? And that's why she's over here? Because, you know, he has a YouTube channel because he does animation.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
I guess.
you, Welsh Moose.
Hi, Welsh. No, technically, it's still Kick's fault. Everything is Kick's fault.
Yes, that is right. It's not my fault.
Hashtag Kick's fault.
Yeah, Angel, I was always hanging out with people older than me ever since high school, so I totally get it.
I
Like
love
way
that.
older than me
Last days of
sometimes. Not in a
fentanyl.
creepy way, but you know.
And nobody's older than me
Instead of-
anymore.
Instead of Last Days of Freedom, it's now Last Days of Fentanyl. That's really
Last
nice
Days
of
of
you,
Fentanyl.
Angel.
Good for you, Angel.
Uh-huh.
The chat or the the share screens backstage.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, you'll
I'm
fit
gonna be-
right in around here, Angel.
I'm going to be quite disappointed if Angel is a troll from the other side.
Imagine that, right?
They've done it before.
That'd be something.
All right, what's going on here? I don't know who is who from our side. They're all using different names.
Well, that'll be part of the game to figure it out, but not say it out loud.
Exactly.
Fuck you,
Yes,
Dan.
Wrangler, that's why we've got it up here now. I asked if Megan could stream it because, you know, I can't. Not until I get a damn nap to it. You're fine, Angel.
Yeah. All right, your parents are doing some parenting. That's a good thing.
Hey, you don't see that very often, do you?
No, you don't. That's why I'm kind of surprised by that. Kind of respect that.
Kelly just goes right on and tells us who they are. I know. Tube Sock is the
Yeah.
god of troll.
Yeah.
Or
That
the
is
god
what
of
I'm hearing.
troll.
That is what I hear.
Uh-huh. He's amazing. Oh, wait. Hold on. Trolls reported the live stream. It wasn't the music. $20 says. Huh?
News now,
$20
Patrick.
says it was News Now. I don't
Patrick?
know.
I think News now, Patrick.
We're
Is
just
he
teasing
one of
Angel.
us?
No, he is not.
It
But
was
it's not like
not
all these
us
auditors or
anyways.
frauditors get along.
Well, he was playing copyrighted music. YouTube shut it down. It wasn't us.
Especially if he ignores the warnings.
Yeah.
Damn it, Dan.
Did you like the my designs for the shirts, Nightman's Wife?
Yeah, they were very cool.
No, you're fine, Angel. I was making a joke.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, we were just teasing Angel.
Yeah.
So this is the guy Jeremiah that everyone talks about?
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I have not been paying attention because I don't know if you notice on that whole like the Vegas community, all those people. It's just I can't keep up.
Right. Uh-oh.
I can't keep up with the beefs.
Oh, I know. And there's new ones popping up too, or at least a couple that think they're frauditors, but really are just tour guides.
They look up to
Like
frauditors.
if you
That's
have
amazing.
permission, to walk around the city hall, okay, and record it, that's not auditing. It's a public tour.
Yeah, and they call them. I would love to see any of these guys over in a country that actually has tyrants.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right? Find out what real tyranny is.
Ooh, Indiana, that's good to know, which means they're gonna be really scrutinizing Jeremiah's channel. Now, they were already watching it for everything else. I mean, the fact that he offered his daughter for $500 and then offered anybody who wanted to talk to her for 5 minutes for $300. I mean, come on. 5-year-old little girl. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
I see that,
Wrangler.
Wrangler. I see it, Wrangler. I appreciate that. I'll take the credit for that, Welsh. I'm fine with that.
Exactly, Leland. News Now, Preston is the one at odds with Jeremiah. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's he going to do if he can't go live anymore on YouTube? Oh. He'll just go on, well, he's on StreamYard now, isn't he? No, he's using
but
YouTube
where's he
Live.
gonna? Yeah, but even if he's on StreamYard, what platform is he going to go to? And
I don't know.
If he goes to one of the other platforms, nobody watches them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Angel, he, oh, it's a sad situation. He has his 5-year-old daughter come on live streams and beg for money for them, and this 5-year-old daughter will get in front of the camera and say, "Suck my dick," at 5 years old, and they tell her to say these things. You've never seen that?
No, I have not seen that. No.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times they've had her go on live stream and say that to, like, Kick, especially Kick. Anytime it has to do with Kick, they get that 5-year-old daughter, Skylar, involved, and she's like, "You can kiss my dick," and it's like, oh my God. And then when anybody says anything, Jeremiah is like, "This is my daughter, and I will raise her the way I want to." Dude, you're not raising anything.
Damn. Nice parenting job.
Right? And they got caught by the police, or somebody called the police on them because both of them were so high they passed out on a park bench while their 5-year-old, she was 4 at the time, was running around the park by herself.
Was that when they came
Hi,
live,
Jerry.
when the police came on their live stream? Because I saw that.
I think so. I can't remember.
Hey, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
All I
Jerry was a
remember
race
is they
car
were
driver.
both passed out on the bench while their
okay.
daughter was running around.
Oh,
And
that's not what I saw now.
They were tired.
There's probably a lot of
Bullshit.
videos to choose from.
Yeah. It took them forever to wake them up. That wasn't just because you were tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we know their track record too.
We should get BSBT's opinion on CPS getting involved.
Oh no.
I know. I had a back and forth with him for like hours. I was surprised he allowed it because
wow.
Paul Carroll came up. It was amazing. He was getting demolished, and he's so dumb.
Well, I was
He
on
really
his
thinks
live
that,
stream
like,
last night. I was on his live stream last night with him, freaking media, Wolverine, New York Tyrant Hunter, and there was one other, and I can't remember who it was.
Wow.
Are you a masochist by chance?
No, I'm not. But
Well,
I
that's
stood
too
my
many.
ground, and I didn't let any of them try and push me around because I'm a female. I stood my ground.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that. But I mean, he did ask me questions like, he's like, would you say I've been respectful to stream? I'm like, yeah, more so than you usually are. He's like, would you say you've been trashing me this whole time? I'm like, yes, I have been.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much why I'm up here.
Well, I had to tell BSBT to shut up a couple times and call him a child because when me and freaking media were actually having an adult conversation, BSBT is sitting there interrupting, saying the stupidest, most immature shit. So I was constantly have to shut him up just so I could finish the conversation with freaking media.
Yeah. Let me guess. KFAR this and CPS this and my sister this. Is that what he was interrupting you with?
He was interrupting me with more whining about KFAR. And yes, how his sister took his kids over to KFAR's house. I kept asking him, who has custody of the kids? And he kept dancing around it at first, and then I finally found out, after like 10 minutes of asking, that his sister has custody. So then where's the problem? She doesn't need his opinion to take his kids to KFAR's house.
Yeah. And I just kept telling him, have you thanked your sister for taking in your daughter?
Probably not. No, he's too busy standing on a street corner yelling obscenities at police officers trying to get arrested so that he can have content for his channel.
Yeah.
Great life.
Yep. The what ifs that night were hilarious. Everything was a what if. He kept on comparing him to everything that had nothing to do with him or was not even comparable. And Paul Carroll's like, I don't have an answer for your question because that's nonsensical.
I love the what if arguments.
But that's all he wanted to talk about with KFAR. This I even told him, I was like, dude, what is the obsession with KFAR? Let it go.
It's sad.
He won't. He will not let it go. And he's like, KFAR just uploaded a video saying that I looked good with my haircut. And I'm like, so what? Ignore it.
All right, I voted in the grifties there for you, Leland.
I can't see any comments. It's 2 foot. Well, if I do this, I might be able to see them. Okay,
hey, Jerry,
I
almost called you today. Almost called you today, Jerry. Maybe I'll give you a call later after this stream is over.
It's the same list of people as last year, pretty much.
Wait, is he doing the same thing he did yesterday? Unblocking all of us so that we'll come in there and then he can mass block us all again, come back on his live stream an hour later and blame us for the last live stream?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's what he did
Because that's really good for
yesterday.
the algorithm.
Yeah. He's like, them trolls came after me again, and I had to ban them all again. I gave them a chance, them damn trolls. It was all bait.
New York Public Tour is complaining about you because you blocked them.
What?
New York Public Tour says, "Oh, I hurt someone's feelings over at Reaper's channel. They blocked me. No fun."
What? Just now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's. Yeah, I'm not even talking about that child.
No, he's a dipshit.
He's frustrating. Like I said, if he talks about anything other than reptiles, he's annoying. But if he sticks to reptiles, he's not that bad of a person to talk to.
Okay.
He just doesn't talk about reptiles very often, even though he breeds and sells them. That's what he needs to focus on.
It's his family. He's got to talk about his family. The reptiles.
I guess the last stream was marked as private, not removed.
Well, he's the one who's saying that it was removed. That's why his title says that.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. He ain't coming back on. You guys know that, right?
It doesn't look like he's going to, no.
He's doing this again like he did yesterday.
So he can't even get into his own chat. He can't even be in the chat.
Well, people are wanting to send him money again. Go figure.
Really? I never
So
figured
many
that
other
out.
things I can put that money towards.
Yeah. Every night, he is begging for more money. Get a fucking job. At this point, it's his subscribers who are financially taking care of him, his wife, and his kid.
Wow. You familiar with the Fresh and Fit channel at all?
Oh my gosh. The red pill dispensary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I spent 2 hours in their chat today debating with one of the mods. Because they're so full of shit, man. It's unbelievable. But all I saw, they were just people were dropping $50, $100, $50, $100 over and over and over
so
again.
Annoying.
I couldn't believe the money that they were making. And they're such assholes. They're misogynistic assholes.
I agree. I wonder a lot. You know, you've got people like Jeremiah and Chili who beg for money, and they end up with hundreds, sometimes over $1,000, just from one live stream. Then you've got people in our community, like myself and some other smaller channels, who don't beg for money, and we get maybe a little bit here and there, but it's like we're fine with that because we know that our subscribers are here because they like what we do.
Right.
Not because we give them some sawbass story every day on why we would need money.
Right.
Which is all they do.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I couldn't just, I don't know.
I couldn't either.
Do that. No.
I have morals.
I know.
And I would subscribers.
Well, I would also feel like I'm not contributing to society.
Like, we have the best subscribers on the internet in our community.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good people, definitely.
Dickbag get paid to be an asshole. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, it really does.
But you pay the other end with your just I wouldn't say confidence, I guess soul or
yeah. Well, it's like Chili when he begs for money, he literally yells at everybody, and then he's like, "Come on, you don't need to eat for the next 2 or 3 days. You know you don't really need to eat, but I need that money now. Your kids can go a day or two without McDonald's or whatever, but I really need that money now.
He
The
actually
simple
says
stuff
that
he
shit?
says when he's e-bagging.
Well, drugs are getting
Yes.
more and more expensive. Inflation's a bitch.
Man.
You just broke up really bad.
Oh, did I?
I didn't hear what you said. Yeah.
Do I sound better now, by chance?
Yes.
You sound okay to me.
Okay.
Yep, you're good
It's
now.
weird when I get off the StreamYard page. That does it on my phone, at least. I was curious. What was I saying?
I don't
when
know.
I was talking
Oh, I
about
said drugs are getting more
yeah,
expensive. Inflation's a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
obviously. Yeah, because we all know Chili's never sober. Tea.
Well,
You
I'm
went up to
going
the gas
to
station?
I'm going to run to the restroom. If it comes on while I'm in there, you know how to
Oh, you're
mute
fine.
my share screen. So if it's too loud, you can just.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Just up to the gas station for a minute.
You want me to lock the door?
Nah. Can you shut it? Thank you. Oy. You guys are coming on field trip with me again.
Okay.
Oh, Dave is live? Gag me.
Oh, boy.
I think I spoke to Dave not long ago, but there was something going on within the community. I can't remember what it was, but it involved like all of us. So I was talking, it was like all of us were talking to each other, trying to figure out what was going on.
Mm.
And I think that's the only time I talked to him since the last time I was on one of his live streams going off on Goat Boy.
Yeah. Don't lose hope, Angel Eyes.
Why? What happened?
No, she says because of people like this, I've lost my hope for society.
No,
Yeah, I felt that way
15% of
too,
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to narrow it down because it was at the time that he turned against Limey or Irish Demon or Team. I mean, there's so many things to
It
choose
was
from.
right around the Irish Demon.
Oh, so he hadn't even turned on Limey yet because that's when I checked out.
Right.
I was
right.
I was gonna leave before Vegas Valley came around, and then I stuck around in spite of Vegas Valley. Otherwise, I would have been gone before.
Yeah.
Right around then.
I left when he went against Irish Demon. That's when I bounced out. Because I love Irish Demon, and I thought that was so unfair.
Yeah.
I'm
I was trying to broker peace between the two of them.
I'm offended that he uses the title doctor.
Yeah, I don't even call him doctor. I'll just call him Dave.
Is he a doctor? Does he have a PhD or something?
No, he's a doctor like I am a doctor. I don't think so.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's as much of a doctor as maybe Kent Hovind. No, nobody knows who Kent Hovind is.
Like?
No.
Kent Hovind is a horrible, horrible human being.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, he's a creationist who I think is in prison right now.
Oh, really?
Or facing prison. I'm not sure. Uncle Artie won't be totally lonely. He'll have cats there, and they'll help eat his body.
That's true. Or Earl David. What was it? Earl David? David Earl? Warden? I love how the judge dismissed his appeal.
Yeah, that guy went to jail, right?
He's in prison here in Texas.
Right.
He tried to appeal it, and the judge dismissed his appeal.
Okay.
Well, that's what you get when you do certain things to a 14-year-old daughter that you shouldn't be doing.
And there you go.
And this is the predator community, a big chunk of it. And they talk shit about us. I do like living in this little town. Everything is like 2 minutes away from the house.
Okay.
It's nice. I mean, what, 3.5 weeks ago, I lived on a mountain 2 miles in the woods. It took me like 10 minutes just to get to town.
Uncle Artie. You
Oh,
chose
oh
me to
God.
burn in hell.
Hey,
I can teach my
Artie.
daughter to be a slut.
Oh my God. Hey there, Artie.
That's our Artie.
We're on a field trip. I'm out of the oh yeah, and I'm out of the ER.
And Indiana is being kept overnight.
Yep. He got hit by a car and then had a reaction to
the
morphine. They had to use Narcan.
Yeah. Not a good day.
No, not a good day at all.
No, Angel Eyes, you're fine.
Why? What?
Sorry. This says I had a few people call me a sheep in wolf's clothing. Is that considered bad? Nah. Depends on who's saying it.
If you see a guy that comes in here by the name of Upstate New York Audits, or what's his new name? Upstate Tours.
New York
just ignore him.
Something.
Yeah, just ignore him.
Yeah.
He's not even worth the time. No. How much are these? That's not good.
Oh, Jerry, Indiana frauditor watcher, got hit by a car. He's in the hospital.
Poor guy. They have bruschetta and mozzarella cheese. There's no price anywhere. How am I supposed to know what something costs? No price.
Dave does have a doctorate in teaching.
Oh. Yeah, of all things, economics, but then he, filed for bankruptcy.
All right. Well, as a doctor myself, I denounce him and his doctorate.
How much? $2.69?
Angel Eyes, such is the way of the human nature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'll tell you what's helping society become perverted and corrupt is unfortunately the internet. Because we've always had lunatics all over the country.
Yeah.
Now they're able to meet each other. They can all gather in one spot, and it's not a good thing. It's really not. I think the internet's going to be the downfall of mankind at some point. Angel Eyes.
No, it's going to be AI, which is,
Well, yeah, that's going to be a problem too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading in that direction.
Yeah, there too. Oh, no, I'm good. I do.
So, Watchman, you could have likely got fired, but you didn't, right? You're still good with your job?
I'm sorry? Oh, thank you.
We're listening to Reaper get gas in our car. This is exciting. Exciting content.
It's exciting.
Hit like and subscribe, guys.
Gas station.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe for me at a gas station. Yes. Thank you.
Where are the gas prices there?
Shoot. How much is gas where you guys are?
For $3.95.
Holy crap!
Yeah, we're around that too. I'm in New York.
I'm in Texas. It's
$3.95 is good. I mean, it's over
it
$4.
Just went down to $3.19.
Yeah.
No, now it's back at $3.25. What is that? Oh, Easy Pay, $3.19. Cash, $3.29. This is Circle K.
Yeah, I think it's around $3.50 here in New York.
It was $3.49 yesterday, so it went down pretty low.
Yeah.
Overnight, so that's nice.
Well, maybe it went down here overnight then too. So I got gas yesterday, so let me check. And I have Gas Buddy.
Everybody in chat checking in with what gas is where they are.
Still $3.95.
Yeah. Holy crap. Where are you at? What state?
I'm in Oregon.
Oh, okay. That explains it.
I mean, it's no secret where I'm from. So it's Portland, Oregon. I'm sure is more expensive than outside of Portland.
Portland is
Or
one
at
of
least
the
the
most
Portland
expensive
metro.
cities to live in.
Hmm?
Portland is one of the most expensive cities to live in, especially
You say
housing.
I didn't hear the
One of the most
description.
expensive places to live in is Portland, Oregon, especially with housing.
Really?
That's why I'm in Beaverton, right next door.
Okay, see, you're smart.
Yeah.
Ebager, you're in
Only like-
Rennes County, New York. Ebager, that must be way upstate because I've never heard of that. I'm in Dutchess County, New York. That's
I'm
all.
in Texas, and I can't give you the county. I already was doxxed at my Kentucky home. I'm not going to get doxxed here.
No, yeah. Me, I don't care.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm in a
do-
different county than Portland.
I care only because of my son.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing. Yeah.
absolutely.
At this point in my life, I have nobody but me to worry about, so I'm not concerned.
Yeah,
That's responsibility. That's being a responsible adult and parent.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
You know, those things that people who have children are supposed to be. BSBT.
Yes, exactly, Jeremiah.
Right?
What do you mean I need to have a roof over their head and heat? What?
Well, Jeremiah
Ridiculous.
goes on live stream every night and he begs for another hotel payment. When all you
That's
have to
sad,
do
and
is
people
get
do
a
it.
freaking, yeah, they give it to him. All you have to do is get a damn job. He's supposed to start a job every Wednesday, a new job, but never starts. We watched him and his wife get arrested on their live stream.
What a winner.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Angel Eyes. Some of us in New York are educated. How dare you? How dare you?
Them's fighting words.
I think upstate New York audits has ruined that for you guys.
I know all of those guys. They're killing it. They're killing me.
Good, you've got that vampire wannabe.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Good guy audits, right?
Is that his name? Is that
I
he's
think
from
so.
New York?
Yeah. Brooklyn. No. Queens, I think. I can't remember, but he is in New York. And you
Is
got
that a
Brooklyn
jackass
audits.
that walks around with the AK-47 sometimes?
No, that's Good Citizen or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
And he's here in Texas.
Right.
They're
Okay.
him and News Now Homeless are always in Houston. And I'm like 4 hours away from Houston.
All right, we're narrowing it down.
Susan Hobbins, what are you asking me?
Someone thought that Chili was in Houston yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. And I was
Really?
like, ooh, verify that he's really there. I'll drive up there and I'll audit him.
Yeah, imagine that, right?
You know, just wear some armor over your
Yeah.
chest area, so when he elbows you,
That'd be
Yeah, I
fucking
learned from poor Kate.
great.
get away from me, lady.
Yeah.
He's my brother. He forgot to take his meds. She was brilliant with doing that.
That was great.
Brilliant.
Yeah, she
It
was
was
really
great.
good.
She was awesome. And then what did Chili do? He ran to the police. That lady over there is harassing me. She's stalking and harassing me. Arrest her.
And then I'm going to delete the laws.
Yeah, exactly. Such a dumb mess.
I want to know what Susan Hobbins was going to ask me. It started out, Doc Danger, are you? And then it cuts off. Where were you going with that, Susan Hobbins? I want to know. Tell me, Susan. Come on.
See, that didn't take long. I'm already home.
Yeah. Get this lady away from me.
That was awesome.
It was.
I love how quick she was, too. How quick and witty. She
Yeah.
did not miss a beat once.
Yeah.
while Chili was stuttering and sweating all over the place.
Ah. Susan Hobbins, I am in Dutchess County. I am in Poughkeepsie, New York. Dutchess County.
Ooh, Poughkeepsie.
Yeah. It's about 2 hours north of Manhattan.
Oh, wow. That part of New York and Vermont is so beautiful.
It is nice here, yeah.
I would love to move to Vermont, but wow, it's way too expensive.
I would think it is. Yeah, I've never been to Vermont, but yeah, I would imagine so.
It's so pretty there, too. Yeah, Leland, when she said, "You're really short," I didn't expect you to be that short. You don't look that short on camera. That was awesome.
Artie, I see you, Artie. Just relax. Calm down. I'll pay my bar
Richard,
tab.
I agree. Oh, is Artie harassing you again? Chili just wants to be a cop so bad at eating him alive.
Oh, okay, Spread Eagle. I see.
Nice.
All right.
So is Vermont as expensive as I think it is, Spread Eagle?
Yeah, you're pretty close to it. You would know.
Artie likes coming in here so he can harass us.
Yeah.
I love Artie. He's awesome.
I see Josh Abrams mentioned. Here's something that'll probably be very unpopular, but I have a very strange friendship with Josh Abrams, because I met him through Anna's karaoke channel when I first came onto YouTube, and I had no idea what he did, and we hit it off, and because we're both funny, we were really funny together, and yeah, and then when I started looking into what he did, I was like, holy shit, that was my introduction to frauditors.
Better pew pews.
So I can't watch what he does. We talk on the phone every now and then, and I don't know. I kind of like him, but I kind of hate him. It's a very odd friendship that we have.
That one day though was probably the only time I respected Josh Abrams.
I know.
And the fact that he backed Kate in court, but then she also backed him too. So it went both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, Artie's a part-time tro.
He's a tro.
Chili's gonna be the governor of state denial.
Yeah.
He couldn't get more than 5 people to vote for him. And that's not even family, because his own family doesn't like him.
No, yeah. He would fail so hard at that.
Oh, yeah. Just like he fails at life every time he wakes up.
Yeah. You love to see it.
I have to, because if I don't, nobody else will go watch him.
Oh.
I suffer for your guys' enjoyment.
Well, we appreciate your service.
Not a problem. It's my pleasure to do so.
Oh, there you go.
Most of his supporters are felons. I mean, come on.
More than likely.
Oh, that's fine if you're a Republican. I'm an independent. I used to work for the, well, now I just forgot what that was. The Lincoln Project.
Oh, okay.
And we have quite a few Republicans in here, so you're good, Angel.
Yeah. There's a lot of Republicans.
Okay, you twisted my arm, Artie. Doc, I'm bringing your friend up.
Oh, for Christ's sake. We have to.
He put a gun to my head.
I knew you'd work your way up here, Artie. I knew you were going to do it.
Oh, good. You can have someone else hidden behind the the banner.
Yeah, good. Put him down there. Don't put me down
Oh, shit.
there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no
There we
worries.
go. There's
Put him at the bottom.
Yeah.
Artie goes at the bottom.
I don't know why they don't move them, but at least you can move around the people on the board on the panel.
Yeah. See, hey, Papa Bear,
Wrangler's
you still
live?
alive up there? What's Papa Bear doing? He hasn't said shit in about 2 hours.
I don't know, but Wrangler is live.
Oh, is he?
He's supposed to be doing a
You want me to
fundraiser
switch
for
over to
us.
them?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. That way we can at least be a part of it.
Okay.
He's doing a fundraiser for Black Heart
Yeah.
Night,
Yeah.
and I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you love Donald Trump. Oh.
Oh no!
It's
Oh.
just something we don't have to talk about, though.
Yeah,
I would just
we.
keep the
That's the
Trump
thing, though.
loving down to a minimum.
There's
Yeah, I was
three
raised by
things.
4 Republicans.
There's three
At
things you
15 years
never
old,
talk
though, you got to
about.
admire that.
There's three things you never talk about in life. This is advice for you at 15 years old: sex, religion, and politics. You're totally
I
fine talking
disagree with
about
that,
sex
though.
and religion in here. We just stay away from politics.
Yeah, see, I disagree with that because how else are you ever going to know what the other side,
Oh, I
more about
agree.
them?
No Rooney there.
That's why
Let me
we
know
at
about the
least.
volume.
Legally speaking, he might be
Okay.
right. just depending
I know
on
it's low
the
right
context.
now.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. I can legally go piss in a corner in my living room.
Ew,
Doesn't mean it's a
bro.
good idea.
Okay.
My brother's being gross again. Ignore him.
Because aside
The
from
hell
the
is this, man?
legalities of it, you
What kind
say
of
this idiot goes and
fundraiser is
takes a
this?
picture of somebody's
He's
daughter
pissing in a
park.
corner in his house.
And
Yep.
when I say daughter, I mean
Legally.
child. And then he posts it with the metadata with the location and everything else. And because some sicko on the damn net saw that who has problems with that, and he goes and hurts her because he found her on the internet.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Legally speaking, no, he holds absolutely no liability.
Very true.
It's going to really matter to the pissed off father that goes after him.
I just commented.
Well, no,
It's
see, okay.
Douglas.
So this right here. No, not that one. This one. No TV. I don't want you to turn off. Shut up. I'm using you.
Guess who's here?
Even if you're a content creator, does not mean that you're exposing your entire family, because you may hear my children on my mic when they get up or come here and tell me good night, but you'll never see their faces.
Hi,
I can
Indiana's
tell you that much.
nurses.
Same here.
Please take care of our friend.
You'll hear my wife's voice. You'll never see her face. Like, I'm not gonna, my face is out
Who's
there.
on
I've
his
been on
panel
camera on a
other
few
than
streams, but
Mandy?
I'm not gonna put my family's faces out there.
Hey, Val, check the private chat real quick.
Oh no! I forgot to plug my phone in. I'm going away, people. I'll be right back.
Let me
phone's
do
shutting
some
down.
research. We'll sue you. We'll get right on filing that lawsuit tomorrow because it's Monday and the courts will be open bright and early at 9 a.m. I'm going to go down there and file my
How's the
federal court
volume,
lawsuit.
chat and panel?
It sounds okay.
Oh, no, it's class action now because there's 77 of us in here.
I'm sorry. The class action federal tort civil rights lawsuit. I'm going to get right on that in the morning.
Any of you John Does that don't want to identify, I'm going to a federal judge and getting a FISA warrant for you.
Hey, Tube Sock.
Tube epic trolling over there at LDOFs. They were buying it hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, there's so much I want to tell you guys that I just can't tell you.
Hey, Doc Danger, Jerry, Miss Megan, Anthony White, C. Allen, Conspiracy. Hey, Miss Katie. Katie Zed's
Thanks for letting
here.
me know, Lizzie.
Delete funds. Hey, guess what? We found out one of your lips are white.
Better?
Miss Arizona Beat Girl, Sandy Girl, KS40 FD. Howdy. Only fraud. And the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, and residency director of the Troll PhD candidacy program, Tube Socks, boys and girls.
Thanks, Nightman.
Sucks. Hey,
We
Tube
bow
Sock.
down to your trolling excellence.
Wow.
Miss Abby Paulin, Brenda, highest priestess.
How long have they been on for? Oh,
Hey,
15 minutes is not
what's
bad.
up, buddy?
Leland, really?
Really haven't missed much, man. We're really just starting to get into it.
NCR News. Oh wow, Blake Betts,
Artie's backstage.
Warren.
Keep him there.
Paul Cohen, Sam Girl. Wow, everybody, thank y'all.
Hey, Megan. I mean, Paul Cohen. I mean, I get that to an extent, but the fact my children are not fair game on the internet. Simple as that. Yes, if I allow their voices to be heard over mic, yes, I'm exposing them to an extent.
What do you hate most, Angel Eyes?
The minute someone comes after them when I haven't actively put them in a situation by, I don't know, putting duct tape on their mouths and taking a picture of it, then, you know, if I haven't put them in that kind of situation, then it's, you know, not okay.
Oh, Fred Eagle E-Beggar.
I want to say hi to Indiana Watkins nurses.
Cats break the tro, Mima.
And tell you that tro, Mama.
They're gonna break Mandy.
Watching you on the stream.
Tro Patrol is in
the room.
Oh my Mandy.
I love when she loses it.
Give me a girl.
Oh, Mandy.
I love you, Joshua Lee.
Oh, is that Joshua Lee? I had no idea. What's up, Josh? I did not know that was him.
Oh,
wait, Artie, you should be up here.
Oh, God, I'm crying.
No, we shouldn't.
No, they
Don't
haven't.
Say that.
Okay,
I saw you
what
put
is
that in
going
there earlier.
on?
I was laughing my ass off.
What are we talking 11 years? Or are we talking like 52 weeks in a year?
Hey, Doc, what you doing, baby?
Hey, how
Or
are you,
does
my
a
friend?
minute equal a year?
I'm here to torture you.
I know.
Oh, wow.
You want me, you know it. You come
Well,
on
I
my
gotta
live
ask you.
streams all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Did
And I ask
anybody
myself,
see
why?
the
Why do I
video
do it?
that SMR Labs dropped this morning?
Oh, because you love
I
your
did
Uncle
not.
Artie.
I really, brother, if you wouldn't mind going and getting that.
Yep,
'cause
I'm working on it now.
If you
News
guys ever
Now
want me to
Houston's
mute,
all
just
you'll
let me
need to
know.
I'm wondering when Jeremy Method is going
working on it.
live.
Oh, talking about the Earl David Warden one?
Yeah.
All right, I
ADOF.
got it in the memento here.
Y'all have to forgive me, and I'll explain why I'm chuckling like
Spread eagle,
Mandy-
E-Beggar, my bad. I was just assuming.
Yeah, y'all have to forgive me. I'm laughing like Mandy with "There's a cat in the McDonald's bag."
Oh, Angel, you don't have any drive-in movies where you
I mean,
are?
I can always pull that up real quick. I can make that happen real quick if you
You
want.
still have them here.
No,
I
let
mean-
him say if he's not expecting it. You can't ask for
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah, drive-in movies are fun.
Let me get my
Hey, guys,
sound
check
off.
back.
I hope we're entertaining the nurses too.
Okay. Now we're good.
Check the private chat.
Oh, okay, Artie.
Hey Reaper, have you done a join
Hello, good
stream
people.
yet? I was
Welcome back to the
on
channel.
one of those earlier today.
First of all, I simply want to say that neither Jake or myself had anything to do with our last video, whereas the Christopher Cordova character was referred to as David throughout the entire video.
What?
You'll have to take that up with the boss. Not sure what he was thinking, but he was fully responsible for the editing of that video. Anyway, today we delve into the huge mistake that Earl Chris Warden, actually. It's Earl David Warden, folks. Ha, see what I did there? Let's just start the video and I will update you as needed.
Hey guys, it is Monday morning and I am preparing to head out to Laredo, go get my pistol back from the ATF down there.
Sorry to interrupt, folks, but the gun, Earl.
Oh shoot, I'm
$2
sorry, Reaper.
super chat from Spread
Okay,
Eagle.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
goes to
Feel better, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. You got it. Well, I'll say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah.
Bye, baby.
Have a lovely week. It's a pleasure meeting the people I have not met before.
It was nice meeting you, Megan.
Megan, I haven't flirted with you, but hi, baby. What you doing?
Uncle Artie, that's our first time meeting. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just a big flirt. I overcharge everybody for drinks down here at the Bar and Girl Stupidity and water them down and recycle the booze.
Yes, he
And
does.
nobody
wouldn't it be
pays their
stupid if
cover
you
charge.
didn't?
Nobody pays their cover charge or their bar tab or anything. And I wonder why I'm going broke.
Yeah.
So I want to see if I can get money donated to me from Jeremiah.
Good luck. I guess that's why you can charge whatever you want, because you